Can you get the vibe? What's that big up on the generosity? Can you get the vibe? Can you get the vibes in the area? Man, I find out my style. Tell me no carry on your get trick, make it turn by your people. Rise up, baby, start DJ. Show the lights, face on. Bring tune, we don't celebrate. We don't carry on everybody feel right. Good vibes in the place all night. Cause we don't carry guns, keep it. We no have time for your study, no eat. Don't make them catch up with the bad energy. Smiling on your face, but me until like them are enemy. Let me try to cure them. I be cut them out, that are the only remedy. Everybody go through things. We not perfect, so we don't do the blame game thing. Now this trial come one day. I feel endure, I got me a sing. Any function must be.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome to Flamby Bleak. We're here every night from Sunday to Friday, and tonight is English edition where we start from 10 p.m. till 1. Tonight we have special guests with us. A1, come on stage if you have any questions on the topic or any other topic tonight to get your questions answered. Come on stage, share the room as you enter in. All right, we're gonna continue playing some music while we're giving people time to come in. Go ahead, E. You here with us? E, you mute. Hey, shalom, say shalom, yo. That's every day.
Hey, shalom, shalom. Come on here. To bound
Yeah,
from?
just shalom.
Oh, praises, all praises. We in the
Man,
building. We in the building tonight.
Haiti's going to hell,
Huh?
literally.
Say it again.
I said Haiti is going to hell, literally.
I'm telling you, man. Left and right, it's like they can't catch a.
Nah,
1 minute is a prison break. Then next thing you know, they shut down the airport. It's like, yo, what is going on, man? Left and
that's
right,
what
they can't
happens
catch a
when
break, bro.
for real, man.
And now I'm
That's
hearing
what
something
happens.
about them funding the prime minister's flight, and they got people following him and watching him as he traveled to and fro, and then they basically want to know who's funding him. The dude, prime minister, of course, he's gonna have funding. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. So now they on a hunt now for this man.
Man, he knows what's good for him, man. Let Esau pull his head out because Esau's using him. Meanwhile, everybody trying to get his head.
Yeah, man. It's like a double. You got Esau funding the gangs. Then you got a puppet prime minister who's in place to make sure nothing is going to happen for Haiti. So it's like a two-edged sword on both ends. So the Lord is really putting in some work for people to repent, man. So and at the same time, He's revealing the man of sin. With all that
Yeah.
affliction happening, He's revealing the man of sin. He's revealing his demon for what he is.
Facts, man. Hey, shalom, Zane. What's going on? Hey, E, you still with us, man? What happened to the music?
You wasn't hearing the music?
No, sir. You went off.
Oh, goodness.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right. Hold on. Oh, you
Share
can.
the room. Share the room. Raise your hand. Come on stage. If you got any questions on the topic or any other topic tonight, we have A1 with us tonight.
Can you hear it now? Make the whole earth. If you trying to be a party, you can kick the dirt. You got faith without work, show me what it's worth. Ain't tribulations and trepidations, we phone it home. He's in the keep us cool when the heat is gone. So while the heathen competing, we take the iron throne. We come to tread upon their land like a firestone. Count me out, don't say whatever you. You know it, we be on the road. Everybody knows. We going We've been on the road for the longest. Foxes have holes in by just stupid little mind. Do you believe it? Do you believe in me? If you believe, then live and go feed the sheep. So go, oh yeah, go, oh yeah, go, oh yeah. Go, oh yeah, go, oh yeah, go, oh yeah. 5,000 miles away from me. Lost and confused. I'm saying, go and stand with me. So we going all around the world. So we going all around the world. We be on the road. Everybody knows it. We going all around. Everybody knows it. We going So I will live again. It's a feast day. Bring it out. All I hate talk. Cut it out. We about to shut it down. On a holiday, it goes down, down. On a holiday, it down, down. On a holiday, it goes 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 down, down. Holiday, it goes down, down. On a holiday, it goes down, down. On a holiday, it goes down, down. On a holiday, it goes down, then go ahead and spin it like a helicopter. Cut the ceiling fan on, make your shoulders drop. Yeah. Then go ahead and spin it like a helicopter. Yeah. Okay, we like the party. Tell them play the Hebrew tunes, let's get it started. Eyes on the DJ, tell them turn up the volume. Cause we're on dance, so we don't want no problems. Left those at the house and I forgot about them. Cause tonight is the Lord's night, we partying all night. Our minds on the Lord, and ain't nobody in fist fights. If they try to bring the drama, think twice. Cause I'm trying to have a good time. Tonight we gon' jam like the king of hip. Got a bunch of problems waiting, I don't even care. Righteous, I swear these days be priceless. Seeing my people smile make me feel this is so kidding. They mad cause I'm feeling myself. Feeling his presence, man, I know the Lord here. Who's scared, man? Ain't nobody got no fans now. I'ma put the people, put your hands in the air. Cut the fan on, make your shoulders drop. Yeah, go ahead and spin it like a helicopter. Cut the ceiling fan on, make your shoulders Yeah, go ahead and spin it like a helicopter. just do the dress. Watch this how we roll and careless. Then I watch me like them upset. Oh me, oh mine. I just so come from the most high. Oh me, oh mine. Just hard and the looking clown. But I don't know the dress. Watch this how we roll and careless. Then I watch me like them upset. Oh me, oh mine. I just so come from the most high. Step one, step two, that. This is a story how Israelites get their groove back. You wanna dance, go move back. You see, we over here singing the only thing that's cool. See, we do it with such passion. Those that come and we do it in such a fashion. Hey, look at the sky, the dance dancing. Come to the float, I wasn't asking. Let's say Israelite party, get in line for it. Mikhail over there tripping, I ain't got time for it. Yeah, we the Israelites. If you don't know how we party, you gon' see the nut. Go ahead, spin around like a helicopter. Go be married, see, ain't gon' try to stop you. All night until the flow empty. And be a light to my family while the Lord's in it. And we don't go to water blind. Get the groove on while Christ on the water. Boots jumping, let the fish swing. Sisters got their rap spinning, let the bull hang. When you strong, forget, this is solid time. They more of a country than country, and that's the bottom line. You ain't trying to get down in that evil thing. Lift your voices, let the people sing.
Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Messiah in Christ bless. Welcome to Flam Biblique. If you have any questions, please come on stage. If you have any thoughts on the topic, come on stage. Tonight is the English edition. Also, please follow the moderators you see on stage. Follow the room. Okay. If you have any other questions, also you can ask us on flambiblique@gmail.com. Flambiblique@gmail.com. Hey, E, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Play some of the news videos instead of music,
All right.
and let's see what's going on.
All right. Which one you want to go first?
I'll go with the first one, the latest one.
All right. Mhm. Bear with me. War to another, Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, looks like a war zone. The Caribbean nation saw a violent attack by local gangs on Thursday. Gang leader Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier attempted to overthrow the government. The attack began the moment Haiti's Prime Minister Ariel Henry arrived in Kenya on an official visit. What does Haiti's gang leader Cherizier, a former police officer, want? And how are Haitians coping with this latest attack? Our report has the details. Residents in Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, woke up to loud blasts and gunshots. A wave of panic swept through Haitians as they scrambled to save their lives. Violence broke out between armed gangs and security officials on the 29th of February. Haiti's international airport was shut down after it was attacked. Several police checkposts were run over and burnt down. Port-au-Prince's streets looked like a war zone, all because one gang leader was fed up with the Haiti government. Jimmy Cherizier, who's nicknamed Barbecue, was once a police officer who has now turned mafia member. He has taken it upon himself to teach the Haiti government a lesson. The gang leader's strategy was clear from the beginning. Start an armed rebellion the moment Haiti's Prime Minister Ariel Henry arrives in Kenya for an official visit. The gang leader, who calls himself Barbecue, thought the absence of Henry was a power vacuum, and so he launched an all-out assault. Here's what Jimmy Cherizier, aka Barbecue, wanted to achieve: capture Haiti's police chief, kidnap ministers of the government, and overthrow Prime Minister Ariel Henry. The country is in a situation it can no longer cope with. The country is not run. There is no leader. The population is in famine. People can't go out because of the insecurity. The population is tired. It can't take it anymore. Cherizier says he doesn't think the Haiti government knows what it's doing. And he says that he's not alone. There's a group of gangs that want to remove the prime minister, and they've pledged to resort to all kinds of force to achieve their goals. The first objective of our fight is to ensure that Ariel Henry's government does not remain in power by any means. All of us, the armed groups in the provincial towns and the armed groups in the capital, are united today. As the fighting between gangs and security officials rattled the streets of Haiti, hundreds of civilians scampered for their lives. Some described what it was like to be caught in the crossfire. There was heavy shooting. Everybody was lying down on the floor. Haitians expressed anger over the lack of security and the growing instances of near-death experiences. Situation that I saw down there is difficult. Everybody is gathering their belongings to leave the area. Armed gangs fall onto us. We can't take it anymore. We have nowhere to go. We run with our belongings to put them away somewhere. It's estimated that criminal gangs control up to 80% of Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince. They launch coordinated attacks against the government. This often impacts the day-to-day lives of ordinary civilians. As Haiti's Prime Minister Ariel Henry begins his trip to Kenya, his country is gripped by violence. And the people of Haiti are fed up because they don't support the gangs, nor do they trust the government. They've been left to fend for themselves. From impeachment to inauguration.
All right, guys. So what you've heard is that they say that Haiti has been attacked by a group of gang, and the leader they said is the brother named Barbecue. But what they're not telling you is that there are other groups who's being funded uh by the government, like that brother named Ezo, right? This brother got like really high grade military technology. Like he has a drone that's like military grade drone. Understand? His drone that he got, that thing costs like $20,000. Our poor gang members in Haiti got his hand on such things. But if you listen to the news, they will tell you, hey, Jimmy Cherizier is the man controlling the whole thing. That's a lie. There are many different gangs fighting, and everybody is trying to take over uh the land right now because what's his name is outside of the country, the prime minister. So this is a very well orchestrated move for Esau and the powers that be to take over the land. That's all that is. Play the next video.
Yes, sir. Stand.
Raise your hand, come on stage if you have any questions, any thought on the topic or any other topic, come on stage. Because what Esau is doing in Haiti, that's the same thing they're doing here. That's the same playbook. Divide and conquer. They give you the gun, they give you the drugs, and they put you guys against each other. And then they put the camera on your face, say, hey, look what are they doing. That's the same thing they've been doing. And for some reason, our people keep falling for the same trick. It's not a very difficult trick to see, but we all the nation keep falling for the same thing. So who's to blame? That's the question. Is it the government? Is it the gangs? Who's behind all this? Hey, yo, what do you think? Any comment on what you've heard so far? Yo, can you speak? Zane, you here with us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So,
What's going on, man? Shalom, shalom. Hey, what do you think, man, of what you've heard so far?
man, you know, when it comes to Haiti, they say Haiti is the poorest country, in the world. A lot of people don't know that's actually a curse from God, right? When you read the Bible, you'll see that the so-called Haitians were actually the Levites in the Bible, and their role was to give out the laws to Israel. But because of their disobedience to God, now you see they're in the state that they're in right now. But I want to talk about a point that you made, right? You said these are high grade military weapons that they got over there. If Haiti is such a poor country, where are they getting all this technology from?
Great
You,
question.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know, and
And
it's
these guys
easy to
never run
see
out of bullets too, man. Those
ever.
gang members, they never run out of bullets. I'm like, these dudes don't create no bullets. They don't have no
when
industry creating nothing like that over there.
when you see the videos and the pictures of the gangs and the gang members, all of them have AK-47s, UMPs. They have EMPs. They have drones, rocket launchers, all types of military grade weapons. So it's like, okay, if Haiti's so poor, where's it getting? Who's making these weapons? First of all, and where are they getting them from? But it's easy to see that Esau, and it's the same thing they do in America in the poor hoods like Chicago and stuff like that, right? They'll drop these weapons off and they'll let the people kill themselves so that way they can accomplish their agenda. It's easy to see.
Mm, that's true because at the end of the day, it's like this is how Esau is treating us. They're treating us like hungry wild animals. Well, they will take the meat and then they will just throw it in the courtyard, and all the animals that's there, they're just gonna run and fight for
Exactly.
it. So that's how they treat us. And unfortunately, a lot of us have that mentality, man. Hey, I got mine. You go get yours. And I will do anything, even if it means to kill you to get mine. And Esau knows that too. They know that's how we are. And they've been using that against us from all the politicians to the very masses. It's the same thing right now. If you look in black American politicians, they're getting rid of them now, especially the
Mm,
old ones that's been there doing their bidding. They're getting rid of them one by one. They're getting rid of that girl Fannie Willis. They're getting
mm-mm.
rid of what's her name, Keisha Lee, a representative down south. You know, they got rid of that mayor in Chicago and the one in Atlanta. That's the way it is. They use you and then they discard you. So
Right.
I'll
Well,
play the next video. You got anything else to say? Go ahead.
yeah, I was just gonna say that another tactic that Esau has, and this is the detriment of our people, because we're so power hungry. We have so much hatred for each other. They'll find somebody in that country and offer them pretty much everything that they need in order to ruin the country. Like, hey, you know, I'll supply you with all the weapons that you need. I just need you to do what I say when I say to do it, and you'll see people move that way. But how
That's
about it?
crazy, man. That's crazy. Because you give a bunch of mindless people guns. What do you think? I mean, hungry people guns. What do you think's
Not not
gonna happen? And they know that.
not only guns, meat, but power, food. All the resources that they will want, or that
That's what I'm
because
saying.
black people are very very covetous, very
That's true.
covetous.
That is so true. That is so true because these guys somehow they got food. These bandits, as they call them, they got food. They got weapons. They got like bulletproof vests. Now, how the hell they get all this? Where the hell in the desert they're living in Haiti, bro? Who's supplying all these things? And
Exactly.
nobody ever talks about the suppliers of these things. Somebody's supplying that war, financing that war. See what I'm saying to
Exactly.
you?
Like you said, they
So, and
never run out of
nobody
bullets.
pointing to them. Yeah, that's what it is. Let's play the next video. Let's see what's going on. Because they're trying to, hold on. They're trying to now put some other politicians, that's been on Esau's pocket as the president now. All right. And Biden is not helping out. The government on the Biden administration is not helping out. They don't want to help out. They're closing the borders, and then they're just sitting back and watching. So play.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh,
Play one with the news, not one with the
okay.
Hey, Meek. Before
Yes,
y'all
sir. Go ahead. Go
play
ahead.
that,
Go ahead.
yeah, man. I was trying to get my scripts ready, but hey, real quick, pull the script real quick before you play that next news. Go to Psalms 10, all right? Because hey, we can't pull the scripture enough. I'm telling you straight up, we can't pull it enough, and that's the
Which
main Psalms 10. Who the reader tonight? Who we got?
E?
All right, hey, get Psalms 10 real quick. I'm telling you, like this whole chapter fits exactly the Esau. Read that real quick. Start at verse 2 real quick.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
The wicked in its pride. Part of his pride is world domination. They want it's not enough. All the riches, the gold, the oil, the resources is not enough. Okay, and it says they persecute the poor. They persecute the poor. They will have no mercy towards the poor. When you examine the Congos, millions is dying. They don't care. They want to straw on the back of the whole people. They say they persecute the poor. The scripture is a true book. It breaks down the wicked to the T. If you don't know who the wicked is, go to Job, read that real quick, 9:24. Because
This is
man, this needs to be exposed, and this constantly needs to be on our minds, where we understand when these events take place in the world, that the scriptures begin to turn on in our minds. Read that for me.
this is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the face of the judges thereof.
Stop right there. It says cover the faces thereof, right? The cover the faces of the judges. Because who were the original judges? The Israelites. That's handpicked by God, right? It says the hand of the wicked has full control of the world, the earth today. That means the resources, the minds of the people, okay? The laws that's being governed on the planet, it's being governed by them, the wicked. Go ahead. Go back now to Psalms 2. Go
This is
back
the
to
book.
Psalms 10.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 2.
Uh-huh.
The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor.
Mm-hmm.
Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
This is our prayer. This is our prayer. That they be taken in their own devices, right? What are they devices? Their devices is what? To destabilize countries. All right. Pump LGBT filth into the minds of the people, into the minds of the judges. So now what happens? They give them gifts that is going to destroy or make their judgment calls turn aside. Now you got officials, right? Officials not able to govern the people because what? They're taking bribes. They're taking bribes. They can't properly function because what? Their devices is in full effect. When they coming in, before America comes into a land and rapes that land of resources, first they want to see, okay, they do scout, they scout the land as tourists. Oh, they're a tourist. They want to see the land and nah, they not. They don't. They want to come there, see what you got, see what that land has. Next thing you know, they'll set up a what they call Airbnb, okay, or condos in that land. And next thing you know, military is coming. Military is coming. They got an embassy. Military is coming. That's how the pride nation, the prideful nation, that how they function. That's how they roll. That's how they get down. Remember, Deacon said one time they sent in the jackals. The jackals has been deployed. The jackals has been deployed. Okay, because what? Those officials didn't agree. They didn't agree with what their plan of America was. Guess what? They send in assassins. Or what they do now is they go ahead and they destabilize the country where things are going against the government of that land. And then next thing you know, who's up in there? You got America to come save the day. Okay, read on. Go back. Psalms 10. Read on.
For the wicked boasteth of his heart desire,
The
and
wicked boasteth of his heart desire. Come on.
bless the covetous,
Mm-hmm.
whom the Lord abhorreth.
Who the Lord abhors. Said, bless the covetous, right? That means who they take care of those who have the same mindset as them. Okay? Come on.
The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts.
God is not in his thoughts. Though he called himself the Christian, he called himself a Jew. Guess what? God is not in his thoughts. When you step back and examine those same ones that call themselves Christians, right, or Jewish, look at their fruits. It's all been destruction and death, pestilence, famine that follows them. Okay, that's how you know God is not in their thoughts. That's how you step back and can see, wait a minute, the Bible is pointing to who that man of sin is, who that wicked is. It's easy. Now that the fight, the prophets has been deployed and it constantly crying against this wicked system, okay, this wicked nation, guess what? Now it's easy to see who that wicked that the Bible is talking about. Okay? So when you turn on your news and you see this is happening in that country, this is happening in that country, you best believe the wicked is behind that. Okay? You best believe the wicked is behind that. Over and over. And then next thing you know, they have something called what? Propaganda, where now you have any nation like Cuba, any nation that stands against the democracy, demonocracy, right? They call them what? Communists. That's part of the propaganda. That's part of the propaganda that they use, or that's part of the devices that they use to demonize that land and prep that land to be invaded with its devices. Straight up. I'm mute my mic on that. Go ahead, back to that news, Meek.
Yes, 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 yes. That's what it is, man. All praise the Most High. Play the video.
Surging gang violence and a deadly gang assault on the capital's main prison that allowed thousands of inmates to escape. The U.S. Embassy in Haiti is urging citizens to leave the country. Haiti has been engulfed in turmoil for years, as our CNN's David Culver explains. So we're like a block away? Yeah. It's as close as we can get driving. So we layer up and walk. Oh, yeah. You can already smell it. Wow, look at people just still making their commute as tires are burning right in the middle of the street here. No police barricade, no firefighters. Most seemingly unfazed. These flames have been burning for several hours. Haiti has been engulfed in turmoil for years. We don't have a home to live in. We don't have food to eat. That's what they're shouting. So what is ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software where you can manage everything in any. Many here now fear their country is on the brink of exploding. Does it feel safe right now? No. It doesn't. No, doesn't seem. My country is broken right now. These folks blame the current government and Prime Minister Ariel Henry, appointed following the assassination of President Jovenel Moise in 2021. They want Henry to go, but he says he's not yet ready to step down. This as panicked street shootouts like this one have become a near daily occurrence. It's often a clash between police and the gangs, which have essentially taken Haiti hostage. They flaunt their weapons and wealth on TikTok, threatening police and basking in lawlessness. Many residents now living behind barricades. This is not the gangs doing this. This is the folks that live in these neighborhoods who are putting these up to prevent gangs from coming in and kidnapping. Using whatever might stop or slow the kidnappers. Efforts to protect families and preserve innocence. That innocence shattered for others. This 14-year-old says he was recruited by a gang at 11. Tells me he's often forced to burn the bodies of those killed by other gang members. I'm frustrated. I want to change my way of life, he says, with a heavy look of shame. At an early morning food distribution, we meet dozens of women who have felt the wrath of gang violence. At times, we notice a lost stare in their eyes. All of them have been victims. So there's nobody here who has not been a victim. This woman's sister, shot and killed. This one's husband, burned alive inside their home. This woman tells us she was raped. She shows us the marks left behind. In recent months, gangs have seized more and more control over this country, including the roads leading to Port-au-Prince. Officials estimate that gangs now control as much as 80% of the capital. Even the U.S. Embassy and international airport.
Stop. You see, he's all saying all that as if these gang members are all powerful, they all evil, these dudes are unstoppable. Meanwhile, they are the one feeding them. They are the one feeding the gangs. They are the one giving them the weapons. And a lot of these people, these journalists and these news publications, they would speak as if they care. But all they're showing to the world is that these Haitians, they are niggas. They are niggas, they are evil, and they are not to be trusted. Why do you think now a lot of people, a lot of countries are not allowing Haitians to take refuge? Bahamas have closed their borders. DR have closed their borders because they say, hey, they have released like 4,000 criminals. These people are no good. Keep them away and let them die in that prison called Haiti. That's the whole point. It's not like they give a damn. Because if you're saying all that and we have the almighty US right next to us, who's sending billions to help out Ukraine, sending billions to help out Israel, the fake Jews over there in Israel. But meanwhile, the little Haiti right now, you cannot help out. That's the devil right there, man. Why? Because
Hey, make facts. You said something real key. Billions of
yeah,
dollars sent to Ukraine. We are hop skipping away. Shoot, from Miami to Haiti, I think. Shoot, I don't even think that the plane pierced the clouds. It's right there in Haiti. You telling me you can't go ahead and send some aid over there? You can't send a couple, not even a bill, not even a bill. Send $1 billion. They're not even able to do that because
this
it's
is crazy,
by
bro.
design. They want the resources. Okay. Oh, let's set up the Biden program. Let's get that rolling. Okay. And then on top of that, not only the Biden program, which is set up, was the system to set up to remove mass population out of there. Okay.
Hmm.
Because remember, for that Biden program to be in place, what is that causing? They causing the people to just up and leave their lands, not even looking back for that. By the time I think, what's the limit for the Biden program? 2 years, 2 years, three
Yeah,
years,
2 years, 2 years
three
visa.
years.
Yeah.
By then,
Hmm.
shoot, America done sucked all the resources out of the land. You come back, you coming back to just sand. Okay, you come back because you hear a lot of people that come to America from different places. They're like, man, I want to go back to my land and retire. I remember that my mom used to say the same thing. She want to build a house or go back to the house that she left. Okay, because America uses you as a battery. They use you up and then they spit you out and they wait for you and you waiting to die just in a couple of years after you retire, right? And then most of the people you hear their conversations, they want to go back to their land. They want to go back to their land and then retire, okay? Because they know the hell that they go through here in Babylon. They know it. But by that time, they done sucked all the resources out of the land. You're not coming back to nothing. You forgot.
You ain't
Babylon
got no more
preaches
resources,
law.
man. They took everything.
They took and it's not just in Haiti, it's everywhere. This man of sin, he's not leaving nothing. If it was up to him, this world will just be a whole concrete jungle like New York, straight up.
Man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. What you said is 100%, yo.
Yeah.
Hey, give me Psalm 25, verse 1. Eve, quick. Psalm 25, verse 1.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 25, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 25, verse 1. Unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul.
Uh-huh.
O my God, I trust in thee.
Uh-huh.
Let me not be ashamed. Let not my enemies triumph over me.
So that's the prayer Levi got to do right now. Because we have to lift our souls to God. Because these devil, man, they're coming after our soul, not just the land. Because right now they're trying to create a genocide in the country. Literally. Go ahead.
Let not my enemies triumph over me. Ye, let none that wait on thee be ashamed. Let
Go
them
on.
be
Let's who?
let them be ashamed,
Why? Because right now they're trying to shame us before the world. That's what they're doing. They're literally trying to shame us before the world. They create this whole shit you think that's man-made. That's created by the powers that be. How the hell once the prime minister left, all that shit pop off? They've been talking about getting Kenya to come to help. How the hell Kenya gonna help Haiti? The U.S. don't even want to help. How is Kenya all the way in Africa going to help Haiti? They sent him to Kenya, and then they started this whole shit, trying to shame us. Read on.
Let them be ashamed, which transgress without cause.
Without cause. What is the cause? They're trying to destroy us. What is the cause? Read on.
Show me thy ways, O Lord. Teach me thy paths.
Uh-huh.
Lead me in thy truth and teach me.
That's what we need. God's truth. Because the reason they are able to put guns, they are able to put drugs, use a couple of niggas to destroy the nations because we have no truth in us. We are not governed by God. We are not governed by no laws. Haiti has become a lawless country. That's how they're able to use you. If you are not a principled person, you have no laws, you have no integrity, they will use you to destroy your own people. That's what they've always done. That's one of their trick bag. But what does the Bible say? Uh, Stay right there. Give me jump to verse 27.
Repeat that last part
I
again.
mean chapter 27.
Repeat that last.
Chapter 27, verse 2. 1 and
What
2.
chapter?
Psalm 27, verse
Verse.
1, 2 to
Oh,
3. Yeah.
okay.
Let's see
This
what the Bible says, man.
this is a book of Psalms, chapter 27, verse 2. When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, came
The
upon me.
wicked, that's what you just brought out. The wicked. Right now is the wicked. The spirit that's on all the gang members is the wicked. Everything you see, these bandits, these gangs members are doing, they learn from the goddamn white man. That's where they learn all that stuff they're doing. The way they behave, that shit they see on TV. Niggas' mind is from TV. Read on.
When the wicked, even my enemies, my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they
So that's
stumbled.
what right now Esau is trying to eat Haiti alive. That's what they're doing. Read on.
They stumbled and fell.
That's what's gonna happen. God says they will stumble and fail. Read on.
Though an host should encamp against me,
Right now, Haiti, there's nobody that can come in. There's nobody that can come out. All there's right now, the country's filled with evil men. Evil men that was set up by these white people, man, by these Esau and all the wicked niggas over there. Read on.
though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear.
Mm-hmm.
Though war should rise against me, in this will I will be confident.
So right now, the only thing Haiti has is God. The only thing Haiti has is God. Because without God right now, this whole thing is set up to destroy the whole nation, to destroy not the whole nation, Levi, the sons and daughters of Levi. That's who Esau's targeting. They want to destroy the descendants of Toussaint Dessalines, the descendants of Aaron, Abraham, Isaac, Moses. They're coming after us. They know who we are. We've been spreading the truth. They know who we are. Right now, they're trying to wipe us out using wicked niggas in the country, man. But
Hey,
God says
King,
that's not going to happen.
real
Go ahead,
quick.
yo.
Go. So for those that don't know, just in case we got new ears, go to Malachi to prove who the wicked is, to show you, okay? Because the scriptures let you know who the wicked is. They'll mention the wicked. The wicked. Who are they according to the Bible? Okay, there is a name for them. Go to that Malachi chapter 1.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Edom said,
Mm-hmm.
we are impoverished,
Mm-hmm.
but we will return and build the desolate places.
Mm-hmm.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Mm-hmm.
They shall call them the border of wickedness.
They are the border of wickedness. Come on.
They are the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
So Edom, Esau. Jump up to verse 3 real quick. Remember, Edom, right, comes from that's the nation, right? But who is their forefather? Go to
Verse
verse 3.
verse 3. And I hated Esau
Mm-hmm.
and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
So Esau is the forefather of the nation of Edom. Those Edomites, that red nation, because that's what it means. Edom means red. Okay? So it's letting you know he had indignation forever. That's deep seated hatred, indignation. This is how the Most High, God, yes, he feels about this nation of people. He calls them, he said, listen, this is the border of wicked. So when you'll write down the word wicked, wickedness, or wicked, underline it, highlight it red. That's them. Okay? That's them. So for those that don't know, yes, the Bible calls Edom, Esau, Edom, the nation of wicked people. Okay? So because I know some people might say, oh, it's just dealing with Esau. No, it's Edom, and it says, read that last part where it says the border of wickedness. Come on, read that part.
The border of wickedness, and the people against the whom and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
The people who he has indignation forever, forever. Okay, forever. This is not, and then they living it up. They know it. They know it. They know their time is almost up, so they going all out now. Okay, how much damage can they cause throughout the world before their time is up? That's what you're seeing right now. All right.
Meek, you want me to play the video? The rest of the video?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Surrounded by rival gang territories. It's led the Haitian National Police to create an undercover unit. We go with them to the front lines. This unit actually goes into gang areas, looks for gang members, and fights them. The officers ask us not to reveal our exact location, and they tell us to work quickly, given we're standing exposed on a windy hillside. As police have described it to me, basically everything behind me is occupied by the gangs. It's under their control. There are homes all around us. We're standing on the foundation of one home that have been abandoned. They offer to drive us closer. And you can see they're getting ready. Yes, our drivers all geared up now, ready for potential. Stay away from the windows as we come in here. They describe this as the last defensive point, and beyond here is what they consider to be their front lines. From here, you can see the battlefield. No signs of any suspected gang members, for now. Police are not the only ones trying to gain the upper hand here. In a fractured state, alternatives to the gangs and government surface. We're headed to meet a commander of BSAP, Haiti's armed environmental protection agency that has splintered from the Henri government, challenging its legitimacy. We pull up to a gated compound. The man in the purple shirt leads us in. He then changes into his BSAP uniform. It's the commander. He's in hiding from police. His message echoes the anti-government protester. Toute révolution. He flexes BSAP's strength in numbers and its potential to help bring stability. But when it comes to his own family, you mentioned you have 4 kids. What do you think their future is in this country? He fears their future is best served leaving Haiti. The desperation is felt beyond Port-au-Prince. In places like Jeremy, the UN chopper is the safest way to get there. It's about an hour ride.
Stop.
Members of the World
You
Food
see,
Program take us.
you see, all these are code words. Why would the journalists say the best thing to do is to leave Haiti? Remember what you just said. The whole thing about the Biden program was to move out the people, displace the people. Certain lands, they scout, they see what is on the land, and then they needed to create something, what they call friendly or amicably to remove the people. Now they're going to phase two. They're going to phase two. Right now, they really want to move in and take over whatever land they want. And once they take over that land, they're not going to give it up for a long time until they get everything they want.
Hey, me. Another thing that they keep doing, if you picked up on it, they keep calling them gangs. Yeah,
Yeah,
they keep calling them gangs, meaning they're worse than thugs. Usually, when you hear shit like that, like when it was happening in I forget what's this country, man, was it Venezuela? Want to say they didn't never call them thugs. They call them
nah.
militia. They call them army. They always gave them their proper titles. But you keep hearing the term thug, thug, thug. When they do that, they minimize it and they make it seem like it's just the street corner thugs. But when you
They make
hear
you
with
the
them,
boogeyman.
yeah, and when you hear
That's
them,
what they do.
yeah, when you hear them speaking, they're like, no, all our terms is just get rid of the prime minister, right? That's you hear that over and over. Our only
Hmm.
thing is just get rid of him. All right, let us have our election. Does that sound like thugs talking?
Nah.
Ah, so you got to pick up on certain things. Remember this fork-tongued demon, okay? This fork-tongued demon is very clever with his words. So he know exactly what he's saying when he says that. It's just like how when Trump was calling the Mexicans thugs and rapists. You see that? So
Right.
to put that's those little trigger words to put the people on high alert. Okay, that's what you hear at. So when you hear this in the media over and over, oh, the gangs gang members, the gangs. Wait a minute. It's a full blown. They wearing full blown military clothes. Some of them.
Yeah, that's what he was. The man, Cherizier was
Sure
a
enough.
policeman.
You
Yeah.
right. Okay, you got now Guy Philippe, who was a part of the military, the Death Squad back then. Okay, so
Mhm.
they calling them all gang members so they can minimize them. So that way they just think, oh, we're just doing a little house cleaning, and then we're gonna take over like we did Mexico and Hawaii. That's how it
Wow.
is. I'm
Yeah.
telling you straight up.
They put
That's how they
that
come out.
title on you, man.
Right.
Like so, like you said, once they put that tag on you, now they have the excuse needed to attack you. Hey, I'm not attacking a civilian. I'm not attacking
Right.
revolutionary. I'm attacking a thug. So
Right.
I got the right to get rid of him because he's a thug. Hey, what's that scripture, Revelation? Revelation 10:12, the one that says they accuse us day and night.
Yeah.
Get that. Because what you said is 100%, man. Because one the other video we were listening to called Shiri's Mafia.
Oh man.
I thought that was Italian were supposed to be mafias. How come a black man become a mafia all of a sudden? To
All the
show you,
time.
like, once they gotta brand you, they gotta assassinate your character and then turn the people against you so that they can destroy you. Read that quick.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 10. And I
Hmm.
heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom
Mm-hmm.
of our God and the power of his Christ. For the
Mm-hmm.
accusers, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
So the
Which
accuser of our brother is Esau, man. Because right now you have all the publications, all the news TV stations, all the social medias calling us thugs, bandits, murderers, criminals. That's the first thing you see about Haiti now. So when they know you're Haitian, they ain't gonna take their time to differentiate from the normal citizen to the criminal. That's what they do in Gaza. That's how they're able to destroy Gaza because they don't make no difference between the so-called Hamas and the civilians. Right now, they're prepping whoever they're gonna send there to do the same. Because why do you think they release 4,000 criminals out of jail? Because they tell you they did not break the jail. They opened the cells and let the prisoners out. Somebody opened the cells and let all the prisoners out, 4,000 people. So now when they go over there, whenever they kill someone, they will say, hey, that was a thug. That was a criminal. The Bible says the accusers of our brethren who accuse us daily, daily on their TV, on their social media, on their movies. They take dumb Negroes, say, hey, become a dog. See what your brother doing on TV? It's cool to do. Meanwhile, they're prepping you to destroy you. All right, let's continue. Hey, John, you here? John.
Yeah, yeah. Give me a sec, bro. I'm still in the stove, bro. Give me.
All right, all right. Let's continue, man. Phineas, what's going on? Shalom, brethren.
Shalom, how's everybody doing?
We good, we good. What do you think of the topic, man? What's going on in Haiti, man? And the stuff going on in Haiti.
Uh, what's going on in Haiti is the people are fed up. I mean, yeah, the people are fed up more. A lot of people are fed up. Some just, some of them just they're just showing that they're just showing that um, the problem of the country, the man responsible for it. Because if you look at it, for a man who was the prime minister to the president that was assassinated, when you got in power, you never did nothing to bring the criminals to justice. But it's a whole different thing. So things got worse under his government, and that's how you can say that he was in cahoots with the murderers of the president. Because think about it, when the president was in power before he got killed, there was there was a uprising all the time, and you had the senators, especially the one Duncato, and all the other guys, the those Amalekites, Syrians, Lebanese, all these guys who were talking. They even said it on radio, on TV. He said that if he did not leave the country, he would die. And then that's exactly what happened. But all these people that threatened a president, we're talking about somebody that was elected by the people. And then those people just walking free, no justice. As a matter of fact, he's doing business with them. They still remain in power. And now, with barbecue, always said that he was when the president died, he was the only guys who they label G9, not the other gangs. I don't know what they do, but they were always showing that he said that they killed an innocent man. He was never he was never okay with the murder of the president. So now, if the vice president, you're in power, the people are being kidnapped day and night. You know what's going on. You're getting paid to close your eyes, and you see what's going on. So the people, they what they need is a little freedom. Uh, they want to be able to send their kids to school without having to worry that they will have to bury that child, or that the child will just disappear, just like many of the children in Haiti just disappear, and they find them somewhere, and somewhere on pile of garbage. So they don't want that worry, and then they just need food. So the scripture let us know that. So they keep the people hungry so they can recruit other gangs. And one thing that I find very suspicious is that all the media throughout the world, whenever they talking about what's going on, and they put that gang, they put G9 in the front. They say that's the gang, that's this, that's that, that's what's going on, kidnapping, all this, and he's always they always put him as the face of the gang, and nobody ever nobody has ever come forth and accused them. I'm not saying they're innocent, because if you're not keeping the commandment, you're guilty too. So that your judgment will be the same. So we basically judging it on the carnal side. So nobody ever come forth, step forward, and said that they were kidnapped by G9. They will tell you, even those guys, they profess it. Uh, Sanction going, Mauzo. Yet the rest of the world don't know those guys. The rest of the world don't know those guys. The gang that took over the prisons many times in the past, that stopped people from going to the south to public transportation, to a point that people got to fly south. So they're not the ones doing these things, but yet his face stay in the news. So that tells you there's a lot going on, because I remember the lady Mev, she controlled the warehouse. She has got 90 over 90% of the rice in Haiti come to her, Mev. Yet, yet think about it. How someone control that? A civilian, not a government. A civilian control 99 over 90% of the rice coming to Haiti. So therefore, you control the you control the people's mouth, their stomach. You're like a god to them. That's basically what Pharaoh did in Egypt. So these things we have to analyze and see. Okay, now of course, while these things going on, I believe that they release other gangs to make it look worse than they are, because like it always says, these guys got gangs in their pockets. They got gangs in their pockets, and they got um, police officers that's getting paid too. So not all police officers are innocent. If there's money, there's corruption, and we know Haiti is full of that thing.
Yeah, that's part of it right there. Give me that. Gift destroys the heart. Get that scripture real quick, because part of the problem is the people don't have a moral compass. They don't have that moral foundation that's found in the scriptures. Okay, because the scriptures talk about when approached with gifts that cause you to, you know, cause a false judgment to go forth, or to turn a blind eye to evil. The Lord told you, He warned us. He warned us over and over. But it's because of this. This is why, remember, Haiti is predominantly what? Catholic. Catholic. So it failed us. That moral foundation is not there. Voodooism is no moral compass in that, right? So that's why the Lord commands us constantly. Listen, you need to come back, seek me 10 times. You need to stay grounded in the scriptures. Meditate day and night. Read that. Read that for me.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7.
Uh-huh.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Stop. Hold
And,
on. Hold on. It said oppression, surely oppression make a wise man mad. Okay, it says surely a wise man will understand. Listen, I'm being oppressed right now. Okay, all my people are being oppressed. So I need to make sure I walk a certain way amongst my people. Deal with my people that's going through this oppression with kindness. Deal with these brothers. Make sure I call the brothers out to make sure if there's a zak going on in Akachi, I know, listen, hey brothers, we need to be the security for our community. Or if we know the brother's family, we go to the brother's family and we talk to them a certain way. But this is the moral compass that we missing as a people. Okay, especially in Haiti, we ask this question all the time. If they was to implement little key points of the laws of the Bible in their lives, what state would that community be? You know, go ahead, read on.
and a gift destroyeth the heart.
And the gift destroyeth the heart. The gift destroyeth the heart. What's that gift that destroys the heart? That's that suitcase full of money, or that barrel full of guns. Okay, that's what destroys the heart, the mind of the people. Okay, over and over we read this in the scriptures, and it's letting us know. Listen, this is not for us. This was never ordained for us. Give me the law in was it Exodus 23:8? Read that. Get that for me.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 23, verse 8.
Uh huh.
And thou shalt take no gift.
Know what?
Thou shalt take no gift,
Mm-hmm.
for the gift blindeth the wise.
You see what it does? That gift blinds the wise. That means when righteous judgment, remember, we are a nation of kings and priests, judges. Judges. So he said that gift will blind. Read it again.
Thou and thou shalt take no gift,
Hmm.
for the gift blindeth the wise.
It says the gift blindeth the eye. So it was already warning signs that the Lord told us, listen, don't take none of those gifts because what's going to happen, read on, it's going to tell you.
And pervert the words of the righteous.
It's going to pervert the words of the righteous. So when it's time, hey, listen, we need to do this for the country. Okay, we need to do this for the country. We need to make sure. And then when you have an opposing nation come in and tell you, listen, we don't want this nation to grow. Here's 10 million, $100 million. You take care of your own people, your own family, but we want this country desolated. You gonna take that money and say, the hell with you. I'm gonna stand with my people. Okay, I'm gonna suffer with my people. Okay, and that's where you hear a lot of people that make that stand and they hold their ground against those gifts that blindeth the eye. And then they get assassinated. And then you hear, man, so and so. You're gonna hear a lot of our forefathers. They went through the same thing too, where they stood firm and they stood for the people. They stood for righteousness, and next thing you know, they got assassinated. Because what? The wicked wants to, he has a thirst for world domination. Okay? It's not enough. And now and when you examine the wicked, right, this demon, he has full control of everything. If he was to say, listen, we're just gonna chill, we're gonna go ahead and just, keep rebuilding America, we're gonna advance our technology, everything will be all right. They would be okay. But no, it's in their soul to continue this wicked rampage, to oppose the righteous, okay? To make the poor suffer even more. It's in their soul to do that. They can't sleep at night. They can't sleep at night. If they're not plotting evil. Matter of fact, get that in was it Malachi or Micah? Yeah, get that in Micah. The
Hey,
wicked they
yo,
make sure. Yeah.
you know one thing you said?
Hmm.
Think about it. These people, they got power to overthrow a president, to
Yeah.
overthrow a government. You mean they cannot get rid of these so-called thugs, these so-called bandits leaders?
Right.
Who are these people killing?
Come on, man.
Come on,
They,
man. Go
they
ahead.
got the power to do. Most of them are those thugs. That's the problem. They the ones when you watch. And this is the thing about this prideful country. When you watch movies like what is that movie? Warlord with Nicolas Cage, right? He basically Esau's telling you, yeah, I'm the one selling guns to so and so. I'm over here. I'm the merchant man selling the mass weapons of destruction to so and so. That's me. I need your country to be war, so everybody wants to live in America only, right? I want your country riddled so I could take your resources and put it in my country. And matter of fact, while I kill you, I'm gonna build a golf course on on your body. Okay, that's their mind. That's their soul. Their soul is not upright in them, like it says in Psalms. So that's their mindset is, I want more and more. I was watching a little cartoon. There's a little cartoon. Let me see if I can find it. I'll post it on a group where it's a little skit where you see this white dude in a suit walking up and down, and he's going around destroying everything. He's killing the water with the oil. He's destroying land. He's destroying cattle, and then eventually you had a bunch of aliens come down and had to kill him. Okay, this is a little cartoon. I'm gonna see if I could find it. And I'll pin it to the group. But yo, this dude tells on himself. He knows he's destructive. Okay, so all that you see right there is going on. We can counterbalance it with the laws of God. That's our only weapon against this demon. Okay, our weapon is the laws of God. It's our heritage. It's how we should function with one another. That's what should be implemented. And if them brothers was to implement that amongst themselves, had that code, had that moral compass, that foundation of the law, no one was to go in between them and cause division. All right. Nobody, those dudes holding the guns, no reason why they shouldn't be just military and police providing security and safety for the people. But they didn't have that mindset. You see what I'm saying? They didn't have that mindset. There's no reason. I remember barbecue said that too. That one of his things that he tried to unite the other gangs to be official military and police, right? But the thing is, when you have that where death is constantly going on and you don't have rules and laws in place, listen, it's going to be a lot of confusion, and Satan loves to use that confusion. That part where you read Meek about the accusers of our brethren, right? That accuser, he's so wise, he and understanding. He plays with words. He plays with events that's going on in our lives, and he knows how to turn it around and demonize us. So that's why it's very important. We can't give him no space, no room. Don't give that nation, that wicked nation, no room to use your events that's going on in your life for his benefit. Okay, that's why we have to be blameless, like the Bible says. Read that in Micah, Micah
This
2.
this is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity
Uh huh.
and work evil upon their beds.
You see that? It says they work evil upon they. Who's doing that? That's the think tanks. That they're in their corporate rooms or their corporate offices, right? Plotting evil on how they can disrupt the peace of the world. Okay? How can I use Kenya to cause some harm to them? So now they're not looking at the white man evil. They looking at Kenya evil now. You don't think that's part of their plan? Their conversations in their corporate meetings, right? In their war rooms. That's what they talk. That's how they do it. Read on.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
Oh, stop. It said when the morning is light, they practice it. So after those meetings, because they lose sleep to practice the evil. Now it's time. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Let's try this. Call up Kenya, see if Kenya with it. Because remember, Kenya was not with it. One moment they with it, another moment they not. Another moment they with it, a moment they that's how it is. They practice it. Okay? And but by them doing that, and then it lets you know, hold up, how much suitcases of money did they have to open up for the government of Kenya to say, yes, we're gonna do it. All right? You got to think about that because they was minding their own business. Say, you know what? They made the pot sweeter. This wicked nation made the pot sweeter for them to say, yes, we're gonna go ahead and risk the lives of these men to bring them to Haiti to stir shit up. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta
You think they
understand.
still coming, yo?
Say it
You,
again.
you think Kenya is still coming to save us? Because
But
that's
they're
why
not coming. Yeah,
he
yeah,
went.
yeah. They're not coming to do nothing. They just coming to flex, do some dumb
Dang.
shit. They're not gonna do nothing. Come on, man. We because if you gonna come, you got to come with full military power, okay? To come in. And even with the full military power, you got to be able to take over so many lands in Haiti to have full control, okay? Full control over 'em. And the thing is too, the people over there, the reason why God is jacking them up the way it is right now, is because of that foundation they don't have. Satan is able to destroy anybody that's not fortified with the laws of God. You don't. I mean, remember, when you're not covered with the laws, you're not covered with the Spirit of the Lord. Anybody could come against you and win over you. That's documented over and over. We talk about these powerful leaders, right? That walk. That what they was missing was the laws of God. We hear about the Black Party, right? Black Panthers. Okay, we talk about Toussaint Louverture, Dessalines. Oh, they were missing that foundation. They didn't have a group of brothers that thought like them, wise men, wise counsels that thought like them that could protect them, right? So that's what happened. Satan said, "Oh, I found a crack in the armor, a chink in the armor. I'm coming in." And when he comes in, he's wrecking havoc. Okay, because he plays on all the weakness, whether it's covetousness for power, okay, covetousness for whatever the lust is, he's gonna magnify it and make sure that is your main drive. Okay, so most of those brothers, if they have that, which because most of them are not fortified with the laws of God. So what's their main drive? Is it power? Is it lust? So that's what Satan is doing now. And then on the back end, he's lighting their ass up with what? With the gangs. Okay? And then next thing you know, an invasion. That happens over and over again. Every time Israel says, listen, I'm gonna do my thing, I'm gonna turn my back on the Lord, guess what? That's when Satan says, showtime. Here I come. Hey, I'm gonna mute my mic on that.
Yes, yeah. That covers his spirit. It's idolatry. It's like you said. Like remember in Luke, the third chapter, verse 14, I believe, 12, 14. When the publicans came and approached John the Baptist, he never told them leave your job. He just told them, he just give them the law. The same way the soldier. Let's read that. Let's read that.
Was it Luke 3 verse? What do you need?
I think 12, 14.
Okay.
Start at 12. Let's see.
All right. This is this is the book of Luke, chapter 3, verse 12. Then came also publicans to be baptized, and said unto him, Master, what shall we do? And he said unto them, Exact no more than that which is appointed you.
That means that's do not covet. Be content with what your wage is, because the publicans what they were doing, they were taking money of the people. They got rich, just like I can never pronounce it. The one that was on the tree, the short one that was on the tree,
Zechariah or
Zacchaeus.
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 Yeah, so that's what John hit them with. It's a law. It's the absence of the law in everything. If you keep the law, you can hold any position. You will see. We had our forefathers that was in Persia, uh, starting with the fall of Babylon to a point that Darius the Medes was work loved Daniel. Then Daniel was working in the palace. You had Zerubbabel, who was what you would call today Secret Service. He was a bodyguard. All these men, all they had to do is keep the law. It's not the position, it's the law. And once the law lacking, then like 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 your Severe said, it's showtime. Keep reading.
And the soldiers likewise demanded of him, saying, And what shall we do? And he said unto them, do violence to no man, neither accuse any falsely, and be
There you
content.
go. So that thing, I noticed that even around the time of Tonto Makut, you could be innocent. They just came and said, "Yeah, you this, you that, you against the government." Next thing you know, you locked up. It said, "Do not accuse people falsely. If they didn't do it, do not make up stories." Read.
Do violence to no man, neither accuse any falsely, and be content with your wages.
That's the thing. Be content with your wages. That's why Christ said, "Beware covetousness." Now you imagine somebody in Haiti, they give that person, I say, $4,000. $4,000 in Haiti is how much in Haitian money? Quite a number. And that person never heard numbers like that. So even Esau understand that if there's corruption, what you got to do is increase the law enforcement money. If not, you think about it in the 80s when all these drug dealers was making. You see that movie with Frank Lucas. So all these special forces, they were extorting. Um, they were doing extortion. Uh, they were extorting all the drug dealers because they were making millions a day, and they have a little pay, work hard the whole day, and they come. So they were doing that. So whenever there's money, they will be tempted. So the thing is, in the absence of the law, what was the saying? Imbécile by next shot keep up. That's the saying. So when you see these guys who are big,
We lost them.
Yeah, Sula, you still here with us? Okay, okay. Let's reset the room quickly. You're here with us in Flam Biblique. We're here every night, from Sunday to Friday. If you have questions, please come on stage. Any questions on the topic, thoughts on the topic, or any other questions, we'll answer it for you. Also, follow the room and the moderators. All right. Also, if you have suggestions,
oh, think I got dropped. Yeah. So I was saying you have these guys who are big business people,
and
international
topics.
man, and their pocket is
Go
deep.
ahead, yes.
Their pocket is deep. They got the money to corrupt the people. You have a people that's broke, and then you introduce them to all type of money, just like what you call that demon, the prime minister of Israel today,
Net,
Netanyahu. You know what he said?
Netanyahu.
I have that clip. He said that there's internet in Iran. All they got to do is push some on the internet, show them some nice places in Hollywood, so they can corrupt the mind of the people, so they can have an uprise against the government, so they'd be tempted. Esau believed and believe that he's the devil. He know that law, covetousness. He knows. So he wanted the people, he wanted to trap the youth by showing them beautiful places, beautiful houses in America, and then so the people can tell the government, so they can play with the mind of the people, so they can rise against the government. So that's why Esau knows these things, and they're doing them for a reason. And every country they go to is always the same thing. But who benefit from it? They do. They give you the gun, and they have the all the resources of the country. They're just taking it. You never hear that they're buying it. Haiti. Think about it. All the countries in the world that is rich with natural resources, they're all broke. And the countries that don't have anything, they're the one that profits from it. It's the curse. That's why it says, the fruit of thy land shall another nation get, but you would not get it. But for them to get it, they will have to kill you for it. And the gangs that they systematically planted in all these places, and most of the time you always hear it's a politician that gives them the gun, and they become a gang. Many times I hear that thing. Many times. That's why they used to. There was a saying before. They used to say, "If you don't have a godfather, you're nobody." I think they still say that saying. Well, who's the
Hey,
godfather?
Phineas,
Yes,
think about it, because when you think about the major gangs that have been giving people problem in Haitian history, you had the Totomaku. They were like the gangs of the Duvalier regime. You had the Zanglendos and the Chimes for Aristide. And this it was Jovenel who started the latest group you got here. They always have somebody backing them up,
correct.
because where else can some kid in Haiti who don't even speak English get guns like this, get all these materials, all
Never
these
been nowhere.
utilities?
Never
Somebody
been
got to give it to
nowhere.
them who got the connection.
I doubt the guy
Yeah,
ever left the town where he lives. Ever. The guy never been nowhere. All
right.
he knows is that little village, that little project he grew up in. That's
What
all
they
he
call
knows.
Cartier of
Yeah,
Waters. That's what he knew.
yeah, that's all he
Come on.
knew. But yet the guy got guns that cost 10 grand. And where the hell he get bullets from? Haiti do not manufacture bullets. So where they get the bullets from? That's the point. So people with deep pockets, and they're doing that. Just like, remember, what was the guy named that used to be a singer for Zingling? He's
So Gracia Delva?
yeah, Gasha Delva, that guy. They ask him, how did you get what's the other one that died? I came out forgetting those names. He used to be the leader of Sexagon.
Mick Ben, what's his name? Mickey Ben, not him. I forgot his name.
No, they killed him. Remember he was shot in the leg, and when he went to get care at the hospital, they locked him up. Uh, his name is on the tip of my lips. Uh, man. So he before the one that young kid that's the leader of Sexagon. He was the leader. Uh, there's an L in his name at the end. I forgot. So this guy, they found his number. Anel Joseph. That's the name. They found his number in Gashadel's phone. They asked him, "How the hell you a deputy, a senator?" Well, I forgot what he was. They said, "How your name?" And they can see time you were talking to a guy that is wanted in the whole country, and you be talking to the guy. He said, "Yeah, I talk to everybody." That's how you know there's no justice in the country. No justice. All these people are corrupt. Give me that in Isaiah. Isaiah, is it 1 and 9?
Sodom and Gomorrah, Isaiah 1:9.
Uh, Hold on, let me get it. It said from the sole of their head, Isaiah 1
I think 1 and 5 or something like. It's in
5.
there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, a little bit higher than that. Okay, start at 4.
Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, got you. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 4. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity. A
That's
seed
the
of
problem. That's what it says. A sinful nation. It's a sinful nation. That's all there's in Haiti. Everything is corrupt. There's not one thing that's not corrupt. Everything. Even to get a passport, there's a racket somewhere. Maybe three. You cannot go.
There's always a shortcut in Haiti,
Yes,
bro.
and the thing is happening in the office. The person sitting at the desk do not want to talk to you. You gotta go to a racket that's right there working for her or him, and then the racket come to her. It's like that. Everything is corrupt. I remember my brother said he wanted a passport, and he got the passport uh, almost 5 years later, 4 years and some change. When he got the passport was going to expire in 6 months when he finally got it. This is crazy. So I said, a sinful nation, read it again. Sinful nation.
a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity,
You see that God said they are loaded with sin, loaded with injustice. Go ahead.
a seed of evildoers,
That's it. A seed of evildoers. That's all we do. We breathe, we eat evil. That's all we know. That's all we learn. That's all we practice. Evil. Go ahead.
children that are corrupters,
There you go. Corrupters. We are corrupt, and we raise the generation that come after us to be corrupt. Because that's what we are. We're corrupters. Go ahead.
children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord.
That's the thing. Everyone, we believe in everything. We go to Haiti many times. Somebody will come with the voodoo and talk. They will sit and listen and discuss it in agreement. Somebody will come with even sports. Somebody will come with any religion. But once the Bible is open, it's a problem. Go ahead.
Children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward.
That's how we're moving. We're moving backward. Think about it. In the 70s, in the 60s, I have a aunt of mine that been here since the 60s. She was saying, when you come here, you said you're a Haitian. Jobs just hire you on the spot. Now, if you see a Haitian, they might say, call ICE. How did you get here? Read that part again. They have.
They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward.
So now God is putting the whooping on us. God, God making us eat the fruit of our doing. We sowed it. Now we eating the fruit of our labor. That's what's going on. Go ahead.
Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revert more and more. The
hmm
whole head.
So that means God letting you know there's a time that will come. You're gonna have to be burned. God said, "I whoop you from everywhere." I said, "I whooped you." Look how long we've been getting whooped. We were born. We become a nation and taking a whooping under Pharaoh. Many captivities. Look how long we've been on this side to a point that we forget who we are. God is whooping. Yeah, like I was saying before. You see how we move backward from the 70s, the 60s, if you can remember, if in the 80s, how it was. The 80s, I remember even in wickedness, uh, with what you call one good, you were able to make soup and you eat. You buy sink of biscuit, you eat. But now money is nothing. We're just moving backward as we moving forward. backward, more the farther we move away from God, the worse it got. And people, when I was in Haiti, you would not hear students or college graduate boast in voodoo. They will do it in secret. Now they declare openly. It used to be people, illiterate people, that's in a not even a village. They have to used to have a little house in a desert somewhere. That's how it used to be. They always say
Called
that's for
paying
dirty
still.
people.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, they used to have that thing far away from people. Now they say you have children that's 16, 14, Ren Champwell. They involved in all those type of things. That's what God said. Why should you be stricken anymore? Why should I whoop you anymore? I should just put you to death. But the more I whoop your behind, the more you say it's voodoo that give you this. God show you that voodoo is nothing. You so blinded. That's why I say we so blind, so corrupt. We can't see. We're in a gross darkness. Read that. Finish it.
Why should we be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint.
There you go. That means if your heart faint, there's nothing else. You don't have a sound mind. That means the mind is gone. That's it. The whole head is sick. Is there more?
That's all.
What the next verse says?
Next verse. Next verse. Okay. Verse 6. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
That means God said there's not one. You rotten to the core. There's not a part of your body that's worth saving. From the soul to the what?
From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
That's what God said, and we seeing it. We're witnessing that. We can't ain't no denying that. Go ahead.
But
That's it.
wounds, but wounds and bruises and purifying sores, they have not been closed, neither bound up, neither
They have.
mollified with ointment.
They have not been closed. Why? Because there's no preachers. The preachers over there, they divine for money. They teach a devilish doctrine, and they're not teaching the people how to heal themselves. They're teaching the people to stay where they at so they give them that feel good message, that little Q-tip they put in their ears, they feel good, and then they hang them upside down and shake them and get every dollar out of their pocket. What is that pastor we talked about him yesterday? Pastor Marco? No, the other one. There's another one. There's another one that was washing his feet with Coca-Cola. I forgot his name. And he was kicking the people in the stomach.
Yo,
I,
he watches it.
I think so. Let's do something with
Oh
Coca-Cola.
man,
I
that's
mean,
crazy.
so that guy, these guys are no different from the corrupt government, from the kidnappers, the drug dealers. They're no different. They're no different from those Syrians that's in the country killing the people. They're no different. And you see the misery of the people, yet you want, and he declared the people that why should the people pray for the people? The people should pray for him because you should pray that he get the money because it's because of him they get the money because he prayed that they get the money they should bring him the money. I'm like, you can't make this thing up. This guy is so bold in his evil because he's confident that the people can never wake up because just like God says, the heart is faint. Mute my mic.
Sincerely, sincerely. Shalom, shalom. Quick reset. Hey, go ahead, John. Quick reset.
All right, all right, all right. Oh, you want me to do a quick reset? All right, shalom, everybody. Most High in Christ bless. You are on with Flumby Bleak on Wednesday, English edition. All right. If you want to give us any topics, you could reach us at flumbybig@gmail.com. All right. We back on. We back on. I've been listening to everybody real quick. Uh, whoo. Let me go ahead and put my little 2 cents in there. So the question is the destruction in Haiti. Who's to blame? To tell you the truth, I don't think there's really one person to blame, right? But first and foremost, it's gotta be like Yo was saying, like everybody else was saying, it's gotta be the wicked. Hey, real quick, hey E, real quick, I had posted a video. It's a Facebook link on Clubhouse on the Clubhouse group. Would you mind playing that for me real quick?
All right, stand by.
Yes, sir. So, one thing that you notice, especially with the wicked, any place that has some form of strategic value, they have to destabilize, right? And they'll tell you that themselves. Any single place, and it's gonna say in the video. The video specifically talks about Africa, but don't get it twisted. It's not only Africa that they target, right? They target every single place of strategic value, and you see that everywhere across the face of the earth, right? Hey, go ahead whenever you're ready, E.
All right, got you.
Yep, go ahead.
Hold on. Stand by. Just waiting for the song.
Gotcha.
Historically, sub-Saharan Africa has been fundamental to the global prosperity of the advanced countries. Okay? And Africa had a role to play. It has a role as a raw material producer. We will not allow sub-Saharan Africa to escape that. Okay, we do everything to keep sub-Saharan Africa where it is, also impoverished. It's absolutely vital for the prosperity of everyone else. So let's get clear about that. Okay, and this means all the economic structures, all the global institutions, and the economics we teach everyone is all designed to keep Africa exactly where it is. And whether it is Europe or US or now China, it's always the same. We need Africa to be impoverished because we. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, that's heavy because he said they need Africa to be impoverished, right? That's why when you look in Africa, a lot of times what you see civil uprising, you see civil war, you see the military taking over the government. Every country in Africa has had some form of history in that regard, right? But you also see that in the Middle East as well. Why? Because it's a strategic value because most of the oil is mined in the Middle East. So what you have America. It's came out that America has funded not only Al Qaeda but also ISIS as well, and has given them guns, weapons, and money in order to overthrow the government, to fight against the government, right? You see that in Africa, it was done the same thing. But also, you have to understand they do that in Haiti as well. Haiti don't produce not one gun. I have yet to see a pistol that said "made in Haiti." But yet there are pistols, AKs, rocket launchers, all these things in Haiti, right? Why? Because America needs Haiti to be unstable. It is of value, right? There are resources in Haiti. And if Haiti were to get back up on their feet and everything like that, hey, we charge a pretty penny for those resources. But as long as the government and everything is unstable, guess what? We could just go in, like Phineas said, we could go in and we could just take all the resources
Hey,
free of
John.
charge.
John, oh, you see what you just said, unstable. When they say unstable or right, disabled, basically it's saying you are void of unity. You are void
Exactly.
of God's commandments, you void of that, and then now you good for the taking. So that video you played earlier, I remember seeing, and that thing is heavy. It lets you know this plan that they have, this what they call think tanks that they come together and they always plan amongst themselves. It's globally. I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. World domination. You think it's we're gonna hold hands and sing kumbaya? No, it's either you get with it or you lay down. Right? That's how America rolls. They ain't playing. And it's not just America. You got France. They on that same tactic too. Okay. You got Germany. You got all these other lands that roll in the same spirit because they are the
Hey,
same
yo,
people. Uh huh.
you're exactly right because in the video he said not only America but Europe and China. He named several different countries that are in whole agreement with keeping Africa down. My bad, yo. I just want to make that point. Go ahead, continue.
No, no, that's all I wanted to say on that point. When we brought that out about being destabilized, that right there, all of this to saying is you have no unity amongst each other, and to add to the point, because the wicked is part of it. Okay, the wicked, and the reason why the country is the way it is, the people scattered the way they are, is because of them themselves. Because remember, the Lord gave us the land. He gave Israel the land. He gave the people whatever they want, victory over their enemies, their oppressors. He gave them that. But what happened? They forsook him. It says it over and over. Get that in Jeremiah chapter. Get that in 16 and verse 10 and 11. Read that. Okay, read that. So part of it is the wicked, right? You have the darkness. You have the children of Satan, right, against the children of light. You Israelites, you are the children of light, right? And we suffering because of what our forefathers done, and we continue to do to yet this day. Go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 10. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt show this people all these words, and
Mm-hmm.
they shall say unto thee, wherefore have the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us?
Mm-hmm.
Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin that we
Mm-hmm.
have committed against the Lord our God?
Read.
Then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me,
Mm-hmm.
said the Lord, and have walked after other gods.
They have walked after other gods. They have walked after other gods. So when we ask and we see, damn, Haiti getting jacked up. Oh man, they can't catch a break in Bahamas. Somebody posted in the chat. Haiti, when Haitians go to DR and Bahamas, they or even born there, they can't. They're not even deemed citizens there. Okay, that's how jacked up the situation is. That's how you know when you read the curse on Levi in Malachi 2:7, it's true. Okay, in the midst of all 12 tribes, Levi is the lowest, it's the poorest, it's the basest, like it says there, right? So that right there shows you the wicked, that's part of it. The only reason why they have free range like that is because we forsook our God. Our forefathers forsook their God, and then we took on that same spirit where we were rebellious. We turned our backs to God. We hate our brothers. We hate anything dealing with law and order. Okay, and guess what? The Lord said He gave us up to our oppressors. He gave us up to those same nations, the people that hate us. And that's what happened. And that's what you're seeing continually happening, right? These nations, everywhere we get some type of what happened in the border in Mexico. One brother getting jacked up with a border patrol while he on a horse, while he on a horse. Families getting snatched apart and get put on buses and shipped across the states. Okay, anything to get you up out of that land, wherever you at. Any place you think you're gonna have ease and peace of mind, nah. The Lord said, nah, because you turn your back on me, which is your peace, which is your rest. Guess what? You're gonna serve another nation is gonna spoil you. Go to Jeremiah 5:19. It pretty much say the same thing, but I want to. There's a point out of there. I want get that.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 19.
Uh-huh.
And it shall come to pass, when he shall say, wherefore doth the Lord our God all these things unto us?
Uh-huh.
Then shalt thou answer them, like as ye have forsaken me, and
Mm-hmm.
served strange gods in your land.
Come on.
So shall ye serve strangers in a land that is not yours.
Now you're gonna serve strangers where the land is not yours. You're gonna serve strangers in the land that is not yours now. You didn't want to serve God with all your heart, with all your mind. You didn't want to follow his way. So he said, okay, you don't want to follow me. I got some work for you. I got the worst of the heathens that's gonna take over. The worst of the heathens that's gonna give you this work. And that's exactly what we're going through now. We feeling that. Our only way for us to get these curses off our backs is to repent. We need to begin to implement what God commanded us to do. All the work all the damage our foreparents did, we need to turn back and repair the breaches, that separation that we have between our God. Repair those breaches, come back to all his law and order that he gave us, that brought us peace, that brought us victory over our oppressors. We need to return back to that. That's exactly the only way. That's our only way. We keep doing it other way. We keep voting, election. I'm talking on, we waiting for another election to no. They think right now Haiti thinks the removal of the prime minister is gonna be the solution. They really think that. Oh, we need him
Yo,
out of the way so we can get our election going on. What the hell is this? Bruh.
brother, yo,
Yeah.
you know that's the same thing they were saying about Jovenel before they assassinated him.
Yes.
Same thing they
Yes.
were saying about Martelly. Same thing they were saying about Aristide. Same thing they've
Uh-huh.
been saying about
Code
every
Kobla.
president.
Code Kobla. That you used to hear that every time they marching. Code
Yeah.
Kobla. Kobla. What money? What the hell? Code Kobla nous voler. What the hell, bro? That's not gonna help you. What's gonna help you is stop murdering your brother. Stop plotting evil against your brother. Stop having that covetous spirit for the little bread business that your brother and sister have. I just saw two merchant women that sell on a corner. You know, most of the stuff they sell is like on the floor or on these little tables in Haiti. You got people who went by and killed them, wrapped them up in their own little sheep business. Yo, that's evil as hell. That's evil. Okay, that's evil as even give your own brother and sister that look just like you that peace. Right? That's what happened. Judgment needs to begin with us. It has begun with us. We just need to accept the judgment and then deal with it. Okay? Because the Lord is either that or we going to die just like our oppressors going to die. They're going to burn. All right? Because there's a judgment coming for them. You don't want to be attached to them when they burn it. You want to step back and see the destruction of your oppressors. See that righteous payment for all the evil they done. Because believe it or not, they are going to get paid for it. Okay? They are going to get paid for it. But are you going to be the one to die right next to them and receive that first and second death with them? Or you want to be the one to sit back and see the destruction of the wicked, like it says in Psalm 91? Okay? And yes, it's biblical for those that, if it's a brand new person new. Yes, it is biblical for you to sit back and see the destruction of the world. Get that in Psalm 91. Just in case there's a Negro in here that think, oh, that's not Christian of you. That's not godlike. Okay? It's not godlike to want to people to die and burn. Yes, we're going to see. Psalms 91.
Where you want me to start at 5? All
Hold on, let me look at it real
right,
quick. Let
no
me look
problem.
at it. Psalm 91.
There's
Start at
one I think in Thessalonian that says the same thing. It's a
that. Yep.
righteous thing.
It's a righteous thing. Yes.
Yeah, to see those that hurt you, man.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
Hold on. See the destruction of the wicked. What verse that is? Oh, verse 8. Verse
Verse 8.
8. Start at verse 6.
This is the book of Psalms,
Start
chapter.
5. Start 5.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 5.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night,
Uh-huh.
nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
That arrow is that nuclear missile. The missiles that's in those silos. It's like those that fear the Lord, those who put his trust in him, you're gonna be protected by those arrows. It's not talking about an archer or those regular bowmen. No, it's talking about the weaponry, the mass destruction. Said you won't don't be afraid of it. Go on.
Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness,
The pestilence, like you got these new diseases starting to spill out. And then when you sit back and observe, who's creating on that? What nation of people is creating that? Not the nigga in the on a block, not the Haitian people that's in Haiti, okay? Not the Dominicans. They're not creating these things, okay? The wicked is creating these things. The pestilence, the arrow, okay, which is the nuclear missile. Go ahead.
nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
There's letting you know this is the key point where the main destruction is going to happen. All right. Only the spiritual and the wise are going to understand this. Keep going.
1,000 shall fall at thy side,
There's going to be 1,000 people dying at one moment. Go ahead.
and 10,000 at thy right hand,
Read.
but it shall not come nigh thee.
Why it's not going to come nigh you? Because you put your trust in the Lord. You repaired the breaches back, and what the damage that your foreparents committed, you began to fix it with God. Right? Go ahead.
Only with thy eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Read that again. Read that
O-
part again.
Only with thy eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
He said your reward is going to be seeing the payback given to the wicked. The same people that created that missile for destruction, that destroys, right? That killed thousands upon thousands of people. The one that created that pestilence, right? You're going to see the payback for them. All right? That's the patience that we have. That's the patience and peace of mind that we have. That all this that's going on, all I need to do is make sure I uphold the truth of God, apply my heritage, all right? Do the things that please the Lord, and my reward is going to be eternal life, and I'm going to see the punishment of all those troublemakers, all right? I mean, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I'm driving, and somebody, and this actually happened, somebody cut this driver off. They cut him off and started speeding, and the police went right after him. Boom, the lights came on, right? Man, in your mind, you're like, damn, all praises to the Lord. That's quick. That's quick payback. A dumbass don't know how to drive, violating the law, and then boom, quick payback, right? So that's just saying that you have that feeling like, you know what? As the oppressed, we need justice. Our bodies, our souls thirst for that reward, thirst for that payback. Okay? Yes, and it's biblical, it's godly. All right. I know Meek had a verse. You can pull that in Thessalonians. That's a good one.
Go ahead. You can bring it out.
Yeah. So back to the what I was saying. Yeah. So it is godly for us to see that because all that's going on now in Haiti, around the whole world, it is documented for us to get back to where we at. So part of what John was saying about the wicked being part of the problem, now we need to know, listen, and see, we the one who initiate that. We activated the wicked to do what they're doing today. All right. Well, those scriptures that we read in Jeremiah 5:19, Jeremiah 16:10, we did that, starting with our forefathers. All right. They turned their back on the Lord when they even had the land. They had the land, that same land flowing in milk and honey. They had the land. And what happened? What did they do? They envied the other nations. They envied what they had, right? So the same thing goes, right? The people in Haiti right now, the brothers and sisters in Haiti, right? They what they did, the evil that they caused amongst each other, the wickedness between each other, it activated who? Your oppressor. Okay, it activated those systems in place where you couldn't even trade with another country, okay, unless you pay off your debt to France, right? You activated that because of your evil one to another, not even having the mindset, you know what, let me put these young men, okay, through school and give them a trade where they can begin to build the infrastructure of the country. All right, even this system, right, what I see Esau have, they have a boot camp. They have a thing called boot camp, where now that child, he's a troublemaker in his community. They put him in boot camp, and that kid only has these choices: either learn a trade or join the military. Right? Learn a trade, be an engineer, doctor, whatever the case may be, or be part of the military, or go out later on and be part of the police force to protect the community. They have that system here in Haiti. If you was to have that same system where you get those troublemaking kids before the gang take hold of them, other wicked men take hold of them, have a program in place where you put those men in, these kids in boot camp. I was watching a video on Facebook. This dude, he caught a couple of people stealing and a couple of kids stealing. You know what he did? He took his gun. Somebody posted it on a group. He went with a gun and shot them each in the foot. He said, "Oh, I caught you stealing. Here, put your foot out." Bow. Yo, I caught you stealing. Put your foot out. Bow. Waste of men. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I understand that the cruelty into it, but the thing is, you got these young brothers. Is a way to deal with them. Put them to work. The scriptures shows you how to deal with these young men. All right, put them to labor. Put on the feathers on their feet so they could go ahead and put in work. All right. Even the prison system. What the white man do in his prison? He makes sure the inmates, they either going through college or whatever, and he puts them to work. They on the side of the road cleaning up, cutting grass, or they in their factory that they have built in jails that's gonna make what, manufacture clothing, whatever it is. Most of the prisons, somebody put up the statistics on that. The prison here in America manufactures most of the stuff. That's free labor. That's free labor. That's free labor. So they, in their wickedness, look how their mind work. Look how their mind work. We're gonna put them to work. We're gonna put these people in the prison to work. They're not, just not gonna sit in the jail cell. No, 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 no. We're gonna put them to work. And look what they do. Okay? These systems in place, if it was a functioning nation, like it should be, things like that, those ideas would be in place. But again, of course, because of the way we deal with one another, get that in Hosea. Get that in Hosea 4. Get that in Hosea. We have to understand that. Yeah, the wicked going to be the wicked. He's going to do his job. But as the children of the light, y'all need to do your job now. And you are commanded to keep his commandments and deal rightfully with one another. And give God his glory, give him his honor by celebrating the feast days that he has in place. All right. You ask a faithful Christian, hey, have you ever celebrated Passover? Do you even know what Passover is? They don't know. They don't know. Read that for me. Hosea 4.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel,
Mm-hmm.
for the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land,
Mm-hmm.
because there's no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of the God in the land.
Damn. It says no truth, right? No mercy. I seen them brothers had one video, they tied the brother up, they tied up a whole bunch of people and they laid them down and they set their head on fire, poured gasoline on the head, and then they set their head on fire. Man, no mercy. No mercy. Man, go ahead, read on.
No mercy, nor knowledge of God
Hmm.
in the land.
No
By
knowledge of God in the land, right? They mostly turn to one guy. That's what they do. Or you got false prophets that's pouring water from his feet and having people, the members, drink it after he finished pouring the water on his foot. Go ahead.
by swearing and lying and
And lying,
killing.
and killing, and killing. Listen, if we was to implement this right now, wherever we were, wherever we scattered, especially in Haiti, it would be heaven on earth. It would be heaven on earth. The Lord would be able to use Haiti. But right now, they can't. They have all these things that the Lord said he has a controversy with. You got a problem. Controversy me, I got a problem with you. Listen to that. That's how you know the Lord is a black God. I said, I got a problem. This is the problem I got with y'all. Y'all a bunch of liars, okay? Okay, y'all a bunch of killers, okay? Y'all don't have no understanding of me. That's what the black guy is saying. That's how you know he's a black God. That's how he talking. He's letting you know, I have a problem with y'all. This is the problem, and this is the list. He just going down the list. Read on.
By swearing
Mm-hmm.
and lying and
Mm-hmm.
killing and
Mm-hmm.
stealing,
Mm.
committing adultery, they
Man,
break out blood. They break out and blood touches blood.
blood touches blood. Adultery, yo, that thing is rampant. It's rampant in Haiti. You got brothers. It's light work for a brother to have a whole full family in Saint Domingue, right? He got a family in America, and then he got a whole full another family over there. I'm going down and listening once in a while, listen to these conversations on TikTok, and I'm like, yo, is this real? No, 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 no. Is this real? Our brother has a whole full family. He goes to I guess DR, Saint Domingue. He goes to Saint Domingue, and then he went over there, impregnates the sister. The sister finds out he has the family back home, and she gets on live and begins to blast them while she's holding a baby in her hand. So adultery is rampant. It's light work in Haiti. It's light work amongst Levi. Okay, so that's why the Lord said, "I got a problem with y'all. This is the reason why y'all suffering, and y'all the light has not turned on yet for the whole country."
Yo,
Mm-hmm.
they say in Haiti, the culture is not marriage. The culture is what they call plaçage,
Placide.
meaning
Oh yeah.
they're just living together in the house. And like you said, a lot of Negroes been going around, sleeping around, having children. Now
Right.
this thing is coming to bite us in the butt
Mm,
because these are the kids who are being used to form the gangs.
mm.
These orphans, these
Yeah, yeah,
fatherless,
yeah.
they ain't got no home training. Like you said, 100%. Go
Man,
ahead, man.
that's true. Facts. That's facts. Those same kids now that don't have a father, or his father in the midst of whoremongering, going back and forth and throwing and just sending little money here and there, but not being in that child's life. Guess what? Those same children all growing up, joining those gangs, and guess what? Get that in Peters real quick. 4:17. That's what our Lord said. I
No.
got a problem with y'all, man.
Hey, just to back you up on what you were saying with the prison labor, I pulled up the stats for you.
Yes,
It
pull it.
says it says nationally incarcerated workers produce more than $2 billion per year
Wait,
in goods and more than $9 billion per year in services for the maintenance of the prisons.
wait.
God
More
You heard that?
damn, that's slavery right there. Slavery never ends.
Whoa, no, not even
God,
meek, not even that. Not even that. That's how a functioning nation should run. They use the labors of the prisoners and they put them to work. They make sure everything that while they there, they're not just sitting down. When you were looking at the news on a prison break in Haiti, what was the condition? It was crazy. Water on the
jacked up.
floor, jacked up, jacked up. In here, over here, they have the inmates. You gonna build this thing. You gonna clean it up. You gonna make sure you maintain it. You gonna be the cooks in the kitchen, okay? Because you want to eat good, then cook good, okay? So that's the mindset of unity. Because the wicked, they unified. They about their father Satan's business. They unified. Okay? So those prisoners, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I know it's us, but at the end of the day, the way they functioning, okay, as a nation, they doing their thing. All right? We need to be doing our thing as the children of light. All right. This is
$9 billion, brother Yo.
say
Imagine. Why do you think they keep pushing these evil rap songs to get niggas locked up? They
yep.
keep pushing these things on you, man, because that's money. That's great business.
There
That's
you
free
go.
labor. That's what it
Free
is. It's free
labor.
labor.
Imagine what how much that money would have done right there in Haiti, right there. That $1 billion. You would have streets. I remember when I was in DR. They said DR. This is how you know the white man is the devil. He said they formed a contract for 100 years for with America to rebuild the whole roads, right? You know, highways and all that. They got a contract in place for 100 years, okay, for them to rebuild the whole roads. And when you look at the roads in DR, it's just like America, basically, straight up. I think the stop signs, all that, they got it. It's just like that. So when they in the contract, when they did that contract, that's how you know Esau the damn devil. He formed a 100-year contract with them. But that $1 billion, if it was to just implement that on a level where the people was to have that mindset of unity to implement that type of government, all right, it would have been on another level. But that lets you know there is no one mind. There is no unity. Every little penny a next brother have, they want that penny. Yo, man, why he got his penny shine more than mine? Hold on. Can y'all hear me?
Eh,
Hello?
yeah, yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, his penny shine more than mine. I'm taking it, and I'm gonna take his life too. That's the mindset of the
Man,
people. That's crazy.
that's
Hey,
crazy, bro.
hey,
Hey,
yo,
let me add something
that,
quick. John, I'll give
oh,
it right back to you.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, Give me Hebrews 13 and 4, because you always talking about foundation, man. Foundation. That's key. We cannot skip by that. This is why Hebrews 13 and 4 is vital, brothers. You brothers got to control your lust, not just for your sake, but for the sake of the nation. For the sake of the nation, you brothers and sisters got to control your lust. You got to fight that demon, because that's what Esau have used right now in Haiti to destroy Haiti. Read that.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 4.
hmm
Marriage is honorable in all.
The Bible tells you marriage is the foundation of the nation. In Haiti, the culture is not marriage. They say it's plissage, meaning people living together and then they smash and then they have kids and then they left the kids whenever they feel like. You have a man, he has his wife, a family, like you were saying, he has a family in DR, a family in Port-au-Prince, a family in Okap, a family everywhere. But he has his main family where he resides in. And these children are growing up without no fathers, no education, no structure. They're growing up traumatized, being molested, used and abused. And these are the kids now who are being used against us. These are the kids when with all the resentment and bitterness they grow up with poverty and hunger, all that stuff, and their fathers living their best life somewhere else with some other women. These are the kids, you see, they come and use. These are the kids also who produce other children. Because when you look at the population in Haiti, it's a very, very young population. Most of the kids die young. Why? Because this right there, the Bible says marriage. This is where it's all at. This is where it starts. Because if we had families in Haiti, good families, it would be hard for Esau to come and put all these evil he's doing against us. It would be very hard. But you don't have families. You have people. You just have kids. You know, kids in the Bible is like a baby goat. The Bible have children, but we call our children kids, and they're everywhere. So what do you have? Since they have nobody to control them, the devil says, "I'm gonna control them for you." You know,
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But
uh huh.
but whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
That's the judgment right now. A lot of us we don't think about the judgment. God is very patient. You keep going around having kids, having children, doing some evil stuff. Later on, these same kids are gonna come back to bite you, to terrorize you, terrorize your people. And a lot of brothers don't think they come back. Because one thing about the Bible, a lot of you never learned, there's such a thing called regeneration, where you're gonna come back to pay for what you did in the previous life. And you had a previous generation that was promoting players, that was promoting all that evil stuff they were promoting. Promoting a man that was sleeping with multiple women. You have niggas to this day promoting that same evil stuff, not taking care of them, promoting abortion, promoting the women, what you call women freedom movement. Sexual liberality for the women, sexual freedom for the women. Sexual freedom leads to what? To the formation of the gangs. A lot of you women, right now, some of you are trying your best to destroy your marriage, disrespecting your husband. You already got another nigga in your head who you probably carrying his baby right now. These are the consequences, man. God says, I will judge you. Who's going to judge you? Your own children, your own people. Because right now it's not Esau doing the killing. It's not the Arabs, not any other nation. It's Levi killing Levi. It's your own children, your own people. Why? God says, because that's the way you guys want to go. Guess what? I'm going to judge you, man. Go ahead, John.
Damn, bro, you made me forget what I was about to say, man. But it's all good, bro. I wanted to make a point on what I was talking about before, though, about how Esau, for the most part, if they destabilize places that are special, right? Places that have resources and everything like that, right? And I'm gonna make a point on the whole children thing too. Also, we got Sister Alexis, and we got S. Also on the stage. I don't know if we heard from S or UCL and everything. We're gonna get to y'all real quick, real quick. Hey, E, real quick, play that video. It's a YouTube short from the Clubhouse group. I should just post it on the pin, but if you could play that for me real quick, E, because what a lot of us don't understand is that Haiti is a very valuable resource. Remember back in the day when we were slaves, they called Haiti what? The Pearl of the Caribbean, right? They called Haiti the Pearl of the Caribbean. But nowadays Haiti has a lot of ton of resources. Hey,
Hey,
E, you
John,
got that? Go ahead, go ahead.
you were saying something about Haiti being stable. One thing about Haiti, the last time Haiti was stable was when Francois Duvalier. That was the last person who truly had like control of the country. Ever since they got rid of his son, this place has been in the turmoil. Now we
Nah,
getting at we getting at the climatic part of it, where everything's about to come full circle. Because one thing people like Yo was saying is that our people have been on a moral decline, and we have yet to reopen our minds and say, hey, we've been unstable. It's just that now the scale have tipped so way over to the other side. It's almost impossible to get it back to balance without God's laws, man. Go ahead.
hey, that's facts. That's facts. Hey, while E gets that video, I did want to make mention of what Meek was saying, man, because what Meek was saying was 100% true about the children, right? Hey, real quick, give me the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12, right?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
And you see that right now in Haiti. Shoot, you even got to go all the way to Haiti for us who live in America. We see that right now. It's prevalent that the children are oppressors. They're the ones that are in the gangs. They are the ones in the street shooting and killing. They're the ones selling drugs, right? They're the ones who are destabilizing the neighborhoods, destabilizing Haiti. Sure, a lot of us in the hood can't even go outside at a certain time of night just to go for a walk without having the fear of getting mugged, without fear of getting shot, getting hit by a stray bullet. Come on, read on.
and women rule over them.
And why do women rule over them? Because the father is not there in their lives. The father is gone, right? Go there. Levi, go to Haiti, have the kids, come back, and just send money over there. Women are the ones who rule over them. That's why the men are coming out emotional as hell. That's why the men are coming out and don't know how to rule their emotions, don't know how to conduct themselves like men in the community. So what do? As soon as they fly off the handle and just go straight through, straight for their emotions. They go whatever their emotions tell them to do. That's what they do. Why? Because they are being ruled by women and not the men that are supposed to be in their lives. Right? Hey, go ahead, E. You got that video? All
Yes, sir.
right, go ahead and play it.
Is in Haiti because of its economic and strategic interest. We are also between Cuba and Venezuela. We're right in the middle, and strategically, they want that space. They say we have 20 billion worth of gold, 8 billion worth of copper, 120 billion worth of oil, and this iridium, we have mountains of it. Jesus Christ. Iridium. Cool. Iridium. Iridium. Yeah, iridium. What do they need the iridium for? Stabilizing agent. Excellent. The United States is in Haiti because of it.
So I think that was it. That was it. But the sister was talking about how that Haiti is a strategic area in the Caribbean. It's right between Venezuela and Cuba, and also mountains of uridium and everything like that. That's why the U.S. is always sticking their nose into Haiti, because it is a very strategic area, right? And what we have to understand is that this white man, he does not do anything, not a single thing he does without reason. Just like Yo was saying, they don't do nothing without reason.
Hey,
Go
John.
ahead, Yo.
John, I wanted to say this. The reason why Haiti is rich with all that stuff, you got to understand, the people of the land, they don't have the machinery to extract those materials. You see what I'm saying? Because remember,
Hmm.
by default, that we are people of what of the land. We know farming, we know cattle raising, stuff like that. That's how we roll, and by nature. So we don't have those machineries, and even the other nations. When we try to get, I know we had a deal one time with Taiwan to get machinery. What they did, they said, "Listen, we're gonna start extracting certain things from the mountain, but listen, it's based on our terms, right?" That's how Taiwan, when they saw that, they came in and started extracting stuff from the mountains. I remember when we went back in, was it 2000? What was it, 19 or 20? When we went back there, you could see these big machines ripping the mountains, going into the mountains and digging, right? And that was Taiwan. Taiwan,
Mm.
the machinery, they don't have it to extract it from the mountains or from the earth like that. They don't have it. That's why it's rich with those things. Because you best believe if that thing was right there, Esau in Esau's land, they would have been raped the land. Like the same way they do with oil, right? They take the oil up out of the earth so much, you see all those earthquakes happening. You think
Facts.
those things would have been in that mountain? That's why they
All
try
right.
to create that mass genocide all over the place so they could abstract that material out so they could live lavish, so they could live comfortable. All right.
Yo,
Dang.
you see on what you said also, you wonder why the Most High never give us you know, the knowledge to do these things, to extract, these natural resources out of the earth. It's because we're not supposed to do that. We're not supposed to remove the oil out of the earth. That's what keeps the earth. It's like the blood of the earth. But
Facts.
Esau is the devil the Bible speaks of. They keep destroying the earth. That's what the Bible says. God's going to destroy those who, get me that quick, those who destroy the earth. That's what the Bible means. Because all these resources, you never heard any of our fathers, man. Solomon, the wisest man on earth. All our forefathers, you never hear in history where we doing such thing to the earth. We destroy and take all the resources out to create stuff. That's not what. This is not how God wants us to live. And when you look at Esau's technology, all the technology that they have, all these things, they have evil side effects to them, man. Because they're not natural. Read that. You know what I want? One that says should destroy them that destroy the earth.
Which one is that?
I think Revelation.
And another thing is what a lot of people don't understand. A lot of the byproducts that in oil production and gas production is
Hmm.
actually used. Those chemicals are actually used in pharmaceuticals.
Yeah,
They're in the pills and everything like that. Well, that's why there are so many side effects in the medications that Esau gives us, because the medications are byproducts from the production of gasoline.
facts. In
I got you.
Revelation 11,
I got you.
18.
Yep.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 18.
Hmm.
And the nations were angry, and the wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the
Hmm.
saints, and them that fear thy
Hmm.
name and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
So the reward we're gonna get at the end, God is going to destroy those who are destroying the earth. Right now, Esau is trying to destroy us because they want to go destroy the earth over there. Stole all the resources to go do what? They say that uranium stuff, whatever they call it, is used to create missiles. You know, it's used to create missiles. You know, a lot of the stuff we got,
I believe,
they can use it to.
yeah, I was gonna say I believe uridium is used in electronics. It's used as a
Electronics, a lot of the
so
laptops,
it's
they
in
use it for
missiles,
a lot of stuff.
laptops, cell phones. That uridium is in everything. Every modern piece of technology is in there. It's in all
So
the
they,
chips.
so they gotta destroy you to get that. That's why these people they are the devil the Bible speaks of, man. But go to any our brothers and sisters who wanna marry them though. A lot of niggas wanna marry these people.
Facts.
All right, go ahead, man.
Hey, yeah, I was gonna say that's crazy. Something Yo had mentioned about us not having unity and us not having the machinery to mine these things that are so valuable that are within the earth. Because you know what the other nations would do. The other nations, what they'll do, they'll send their people over to America. They'll send them to France, Great Britain, everything like that, and send them to college, right? And they will learn everything that they need for a specific industry. And you know what they'll do after there? After that, they won't stay in the country. They'll go back to their country and teach their people what they just learned from abroad. And guess what? Now they have the know-how to do what? To build their own machines, to create their own medicines, to create their own agriculture, to better their agriculture, to create their own infrastructure, right? But instead, what do our people do? We'll come to America. I love it here, and we just stay. We do not think about our brothers and sisters who are in Haiti who are suffering. We only think about self, right? And to finish off my point, real quick, on this other nation is the reason why our people are suffering and everything like that. Give me the book of Psalm chapter 31, 30, not 31, 36. Excuse me. Psalm chapter 36. You can start at verse 1, right? Because this so-called white man, look, he doesn't do anything without reason, and everything he does is for the destruction of our people and for the benefit of himself. Read that.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 36, verse 1. Thus transgression of the wicked said within my heart, that
And Yo had already went over it. The wicked is who? It's not talking about a wicked, it's talking about the wicked, right? And the wicked is Esau, the red man, the so-called white man, right? Whether they be in America, Great Britain, France, Russia, Ukraine, where they are the same damn people. They are the Edomites. They are the wicked that the Bible is speaking of. Right? Read.
The transgression of the wicked said within my heart that there is no fear of God before his eyes.
And they say and you could see they have no fear of God in their heart. They have zero fear of God because just like Meek was saying, they'll go ahead and destroy this earth without a single thought. They'll go ahead and destroy God's people without a single thought. They'll go ahead and spread iniquity and misery throughout the entire world without a single thought. There is no fear of God in their hearts. Read.
For he flattereth himself in his own eyes, until his
He,
iniquity.
He said, it says he flattereth himself in his own eyes. He feels like he is God. Just like it says in Isaiah. He feels like he's God. He feels like he's untouchable. Shoot, I've been doing he feels like, look, I've been doing it for this long. I've been doing it for hundreds and hundreds of years. Ain't nothing happened to me yet. There ain't no God. I could keep doing this forever and nothing will happen to me. Come on.
For he flattereth himself in his own eyes, until his iniquity be found to be hateful. The
Come on.
word of his the word of his mouth are iniquity and deceit.
The word of his mouth is iniquity and deceit. He'll say, like, just like he'll say, oh my gosh, Haiti done got hit by an earthquake. You know what? We're gonna gather money together. We're gonna gather billions and billions of dollars together. We're gonna send aid to Haiti. We're gonna rebuild Haiti from the ground up, build your infrastructure, build roads, build houses, build everything. And behind your back, what he doing? Although what happened to the, I think it was what, $5.6 billion. What happened to all that money that was donated to help Haiti, the relief of Haiti? What happened to all that money? It went straight into the pockets of all them Edomites. Straight for all our Levite brothers and sisters who love Bill Clinton, it went straight to his pockets. Him and Hillary, straight to their pockets. Come on.
The word of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He have left off to be wise and to do good. He
He said
devises
he had left off to be wise and to do good. Hey, he's gonna pretend to do good, but at the end of the day, his main goal is evil. His main goal is iniquity. His main goal is destruction. Come on,
he devised mischief upon his bed.
you see that?
He
He devised mischief upon his bed. When each and every one of us lay our heads down to go to sleep, that man is still awake. He stays up and tries to find out different ways to perform this mischief, different ways to achieve his agenda. Right? Come on.
he devised mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil.
He abhorreth not evil. He sets up in his sleep and figures out, how do I destabilize Haiti? How do I put guns into the hands of the youth in Haiti to destabilize it? How do I destabilize an entire country's government so that I can go in and steal their resources? That is what they like. When we sleep at night, those think tanks, they're up trying to figure out different ways to achieve their mischief, different ways to achieve their agenda. And at the end of the day, they will not abhor evil. They will do all manner of evil in order to achieve it and receive those resources, or steal those resources that are in those countries. Right? I don't know if you wanted to say something, Meek. I had seen you unmute your mic real quick.
No, man. Hey, what you said is true, man. Like they say, evil never sleeps. Let's take the other
Exactly.
people. We have Uziel and Sister Tabitha. Let's see what they gotta say.
All right, all right. Yo, Uziel, you with us, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All
I'm
right,
here.
go
I'm
ahead,
here,
go
man.
ahead. Let's hear what you think, bro. What you think about this topic here, bro?
Whew, destruction in Haiti. Who's to blame? I mean, like you said, it's not just one person, but I could say the the person that has a large hand in it, is the same person that you don't see on the news running for their lives. You don't see them burning tires in the street. It's the white man. It's white people, right?
Facts.
What Whether it be in the United States or whether it be Amalek, for example, who's the guy? Gilbert Biggio. He's one of the richest men in Haiti. He's not from Haiti. His parents are from Israel. Came here with nothing, and then all of a sudden he owns everything. He actually owns, I forgot the name of the port, but where all the guns come into. They come through his port. They come through his port, and he was cool with. Well, I'm not gonna say he was cool. I won't say he's cool with Martelli because you don't know what kind of arrangement he had or what he had over him, whatever the case may be. Because usually those guys with money, they just run everything. You can't tell them nothing. But yeah, they have control over everything. They supply the guns, the bullets, all of that, right? So, and even like, what else? You can even say, even possibly the church, because they're not doing nothing. They're making make our people every day, make our people see the white man as God and see their brother as nothing. That's why all these gang members are coming and kill people like it's nothing, right? But then when they see the white man, they see the white news reporter, they let them go. Like I see on YouTube all the time, like, oh, we're not supposed to go here. This is the most dangerous area. Da 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 da. But yet they can pass through it
Yeah.
no problem. But all the people
What
that live there, they got to run the opposite direction. It makes no
Hey,
I
sense.
was gonna say,
hey,
yeah.
oh man, when we went to Haiti last year, remember it was real bad back then too. They said the same foolishness, and guess what? On the plane is nothing but Edomites go on the plane with us. Nothing but Edomites on the plane going to Haiti. But remember now, it was a no-fly zone. They shut it down for a little bit. They said the same thing, but on the plane, all white folks on there. All white folks.
Hey yo,
Traveling.
tell
Hmm.
tell tell me how Royal Caribbean goes down to Labadee every single day, bruh. They go to Labadee and drop people off, bro. People go into the country and have no issues, no problem. And apparently Royal Caribbean owns the whole port.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't know
was.
that.
Yeah, it was sold. Forgot which president did it. He sold it for pennies, man. He sold that land for pennies for them. Because they thought a few bucks was big money back then. But that's the problem with our people too, right there. You got a piece of land and you're gonna go ahead and sell it to your persons for pennies, not knowing the value, not having any type of royalties, so that your country can maintain power over it. You don't see no other country do that but us. Only Israel, man, to do some dumb shit like that. I'm telling you, man. That stuff pissed me off. Yeah, man. But they'll put
The
the fear
scripture
in you for
said
you
that.
not to travel. Hmm.
The scripture
Yo,
said we sell ourselves for nothing.
Yep.
So
what you
that's
said
true.
what you said is true, yo, because all the other countries they won't sell the land. They'll lease the land to those companies like Royal Caribbean, Carnival, and everything like that. They'll lease the land. They'll lease the port. So every time that they want to come to that port, guess what? You gotta pay. You gotta pay to enter. You gotta pay to enter into the port.
Just imagine the residual on that when you do something like that for the land for Haiti. What kind of residual that would be, and then how much jobs would have been set up. You talking about now? You got that type of residual coming in, right? Now you people want to go in the land now. That means okay, you're gonna have to start building restaurants, hotels for people to stay. Okay, transportation gonna be on another level. The roads is finally gonna be there. You see what I'm saying? That's what happens. But when you got that covetous spirit, you just thinking of yourself. Because when I was reading about it with concerning Labadzie and that deal, yeah, they did made that deal. That president made that deal, and then you never heard nothing from him again. He shut it down. He finished taking the money, and he was gone. He bounced. And so now leaving Royal Caribbean, which is like one of the mega carnival cruises, one of the mega cruises, and they just going crazy. They making mad money off of that.
And they don't give nothing to the country either.
Oh no! Oh no!
All
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
money,
No, no.
all that money is for them.
Me, they do. They hire the people of the land
The
to come in. Okay, you could come in.
Yeah.
Don't bring your kids. Make sure you come and you ready to work from sun up to sun up. That's what they do. Oh yeah. And if you
damn,
make
not even
money,
to sundown, to sun up,
to sun
sun
up,
up to sun up.
sun up to sun up, with a smile. You better
And they
be there
say
for
some of the food,
it.
they say some of the food they throw away, they don't even give it to the
Nah,
people around,
they cannot
to the poor
leave.
to eat. They just throw them away
There you go. They
to show
cannot
you
leave
that.
with that. No, they can't leave with that stuff. And some of them they got handcraft things that they make, the paints and all that. Plus, they get a
Mhm.
percentage of that stuff too. Oh yeah, anything that they sell. Yep, it's
Yeah,
bad.
give me that Ezekiel 34, man. Ezekiel 34 talks about those what you always talking about, the government to sell out the people, man. And unfortunately for us, we were cursed with these dudes, from the Pharisees to Ariel. Go ahead and read that.
What verse 1 on Ezekiel 34?
34 verse 1.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 34, verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel.
So the shepherds of Israel, first of all, is supposed to be the pastors and the leaders. Because back then our kings and princes, they were supposed to be righteous men. They were supposed to be law keepers. But today our governments, our prime ministers, presidents, and the pastors, none of these people are keeping the laws, are following God's commandments. We don't.
Son of man, prophesy against the shepherd of Israel. Prophesy
Mhm,
and say unto them, Thus said the Lord God unto the shepherds, Woe
mhm.
be to the shepherds of Israel
God says destruction to the shepherds, to the leaders. Why? We don't.
that do feed themselves.
What do they do?
That do feed themselves.
So these guys, they only feed themselves, man. That's why Haiti is being destroyed right now. All these government, they sold out the country, man. Sold out the best part of the land. Sold out the resources. I heard Morse Nicola is full of resources. They done sell that stuff out. We had like our cannons in Okap on the Citadel. I heard Esau just come and took them. All our historic stuff, they stealing, they stole. Why? Because our shepherds, the leaders, they have gone into like this in Creole, Cumberland. They go into all those compromises and sell out the country, man. We don't.
Should not the shepherds feed the flocks?
Should not the shepherd feed the flock? So the president, the prime minister, all these leaders were supposed to look out for the people. But right now, we had a government that sold out our agriculture in Haiti, where the rice we used to produce, they destroyed it by cutting off 50% of the tariff, allowing Bill Clinton and these other devils to come in to destroy our rice economy. Right now, what
Well, Bill,
say what?
my bad, me, my bad, me. I was gonna say Bill Clinton said out his own mouth, shoot, hey, when they was offering cheap rice to Haiti, they was
Hmm.
destroying the economy.
Yeah,
He
they
said
know
it out
that.
his own mouth.
They know that. Why would you cut off 50% of the tariff of the country? That's how we make the money. When people sell stuff to us, we make the money on what they're selling. They're selling. And now it's impossible for you to import. I mean, to export, because those who are exporting to you, who you are importing, you don't get paid much. You don't get the revenue out of it. So they get most of the revenue, and you get your people. You get to cut off or underfoot your farmers. So those who are producing the rice, they're not gonna make no money because they cannot export, because the people are not gonna buy the rice of the country. They're gonna buy the cheaper rice. than the one that came from the other countries. So what do you have now? You have Esau selling the people rice with arsenic in it. That's poison, deadly poison. The people are complaining, but are the leaders doing anything? Nope. So God says destruction for these guys, for these people, man. The leaders, the prime ministers, the senators, all these evil niggas over there destroying the land. We don't.
Ye eat the fat, and he clothe you with the wool. He
So
killed
that's
them.
what they do. They fat as hell, man. A lot of bunch of fat bastards. You know, they dress nice. They got all the nice cars. They have all the beautiful houses in the land. That's what they do. You know.
He eat the fat, and he clothe you with the wool. He killed them that are
Hmm.
fed, but ye feed
So you
not
keep.
the
Hmm.
but ye feed not the flock.
So they don't fit. That's why Haiti, the masses are dying. That's why you see now the people are revolting. All the bounties, all the stuff they're saying, it's a war. It's a civil war going on. Don't listen to the devil telling you the country's fled with gangs. Yes, there are gangs, but there are also other members trying to fight against the oppression going on. So right now, it's like they call in Haiti chien manger chien because the leaders have failed the people. The pastors have failed the people. The voodoo priests and mambos and all these people, they all failures. Good for nothing. Why? Because God says that's what they do. And that's all they care about, man. Go ahead, John.
All right, all right, all right. It looks like we done. We got Samurai. Just hopped on the stage. Samurai, are you with us?
So I'm driving in the rain.
One more time. It's kind of hard to hear you.
Oh, I'm driving in the rain.
Oh, you driving in the rain. All right, no,
Yeah, so I'm just gonna
no problem.
listen for now.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Hey, I think Jeremiah, he's on.
Yeah,
How you doing,
Jeremiah, we
Jeremiah?
got we got Jeremiah. We got Jeremiah on. Are you able to speak with us, Jeremiah? What do you think, brother, about the topic that we're going
Yeah,
over?
what you got on the topic?
Shalom, shalom. I'm just going to make a statement. Labadi is not owned by the Caribbean. They're listed until 2050. The military regime that they did after Duvalier listed to them for that long. And our laws was changed in 1915 by the Yankees. When they invade the country, they change our laws so they can steal the land. Or they say, oh, I buy the land. But they change our laws. But our leaders never change the law back. That's why they'll be able to own things in our country. These people never own nothing until
How much was it? How much they sold it for? You remember the deal?
they get solid, they listen, when these people they are puppets, they probably listen for nothing.
Hmm. Oh, so they leased it for for
Yes,
for nothing.
probably nothing.
Mm.
Maybe peanuts.
Oh, you see? Damn,
You
damn,
know,
that's crazy. And they
these
can't
people,
even
these
use
people
that
never
money.
do anything right.
So is that money still being collected to this day?
They probably collected it, but is that enough to do anything anyway?
Oh, wow. Okay. Damn.
We
Even if
that's
they
why I said
lease it,
no.
they're not gonna give it back. They're not giving it back. They're gonna hold it for themselves. They're gonna find
Of
a
course
way
they're gonna,
to take it for
of course they're gonna
themselves.
find a way to hold it because
Go ahead.
on their list, right, is supposed to return back to the government, but it's still the Caribbean can still continue to hold it too if they want to. Because our leader have no balls. Excuse my language. No backbone. Actually, I don't want to say that. They have no backbone at all to do anything. None of them ever stand up for themselves or anybody else in the country. Look at the way the country is going. Everybody else, they say they are the white men, but the Levi, they are guilty too. They the one that take money from the white men to destabilize the country. Coup d'etat after coup d'etat after coup d'etat. How do you take things to run? Hello?
Yes, we hear you. We
Hello?
hear you.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
here. We here.
Yes.
you're right.
Yes. You know that guy named Guy Philippe? He used to work for the CIA.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was part of the death squad. The death
yeah.
squad. Yeah.
Coup d'etat after coup d'etat. What do you expect?
He
Things
had
to
the
happen.
coup d'état. He tried to do a coup d'état against Aristide.
Yeah, I think he did that twice.
Yeah, Yeah,
And then after that, they came out and put him in jail. Man, that's a shame.
yeah, man. Now it's not a shame. It's a shame the reason why all that is being allowed, because us as a nation of people, we not functioning how the Lord commanded us to do. So all
You
you seeing is
you're
all
right
that
about
right
that.
there is the end result of it. Is that right there? That is the punishment that was put on our backs.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, for breaking God's commitment.
Let
Right.
me prove that what you said, yo. This is what we used to say. We said to the Lord, give me that Deuteronomy 27, verse 14. This is what we had said to the Most High, and then we took our words back. We say, we ain't doing it.
This
Read
is the
that.
this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27, verse 14. And the
Uh-huh.
Levites shall speak and say unto all the
So
men
now
of
the Levites, these are the people you call Haitians today. We are the Levites in the Bible. Okay.
and the
And what did we
Levites
say?
and the Levites shall speak and say unto all the men of Israel with a loud voice,
Mm-hmm.
cursed be the man that maketh any graven or molten image an abomination unto the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
the work of the hands of the craftsman, and putteth in a secret place. And all the people shall answer and say, Amen.
We said amen. Yeah, we agree, and we're gonna do as the Bible says. That's what we said. But in Haiti, what do we do? We say it was a voodoo ceremony that gave us our independence. We are Catholics, we are Christians, we worship white Jesus, we do all that stuff. But meanwhile, we have turned our back from the contract that we have passed with God, from the covenant. Verse 25.
Verse 25. Cursed be ye that taketh reward to slay an innocent person. And
Is that what the politicians do? They take reward to slay the people. They take reward to start the gangs. They take rewards to sell out the country. We don't.
and all the people shall say, Amen.
And we say, amen. Anybody who does that, let that person be cursed. But that's what we practice in Haiti. That's why we are cursed. We have made a covenant with God and we turn our back on the covenant. We have broken the covenant. Verse Deuteronomy 28:15, because you
This is
come
the
from 27, then the next chapter tells you. Verse 15.
this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it
Mhm,
shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to do, to observe, to do all his commandments and his
mhm,
statutes, which I command thee
mhm.
this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
In other words, we are a cursed people. We are a cursed people because God had told us if we did not keep and apply all these commandments, we're going to be cursed. Verse 48.